これが私のリモートコントロールする機械で gamers I see? Are those gamers I see? Oh my god! They're gamers! Hi. How are you today, chat? I have prepared... Lisp is too... Shut the fuck up. I have prepared... topic of discussion. That I hope does not get me killed. I'm making a very brave sacrifice coming out and saying these things. Song names? No more Yeah Branch. I feel like I've overplayed the Yeah Branch meme. I feel like I gotta let it lay low for a while and then I'll bring it back to hit you guys right in the feel when I graduate. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Jesus Christ, I'm kidding. But yeah. James Bond, thank you for 223 song names. Also, oh yeah, I already read that. The first song was Matryoshka, and the second song is Remote Control. La Party, thank you for the $5. Love the interview. Thank you. I'm glad you loved the interview. I guess you had time to watch it. Authentic Anari Fox, thank you for the $2. Pippa doesn't have big boy hands. How's she gonna rate? I'm gonna rate. Hardcore men. I don't know. Look at the pride thing over the $20. Scorn, sterile savages splitting scurrilously. Spiteful Supa's slightly. Wait. Spiteful Supa's sliding singular speech style, such sumptuous sultry sibilance, spontaneously stimulates sweaty, shivering supporters' senses. Stand strong, stalwart streamer. Okay. Hard light, thank you for the $5. Well, this is a Good Friday stream to be having, Pippa. This is a good Friday stream to be having. Hell yeah. Impressive, thank you. I don't know scurrilously. I don't know what that word is, but let's go. Okay. Okay. How to approach this? How to approach this? This one, what is this one? Because, am I misremembering? Or is this the PlayStation 1 controller and this is the PlayStation 2 controller? Is this not the PlayStation 1? Or are these both PlayStation 1? They're both PlayStation 1? Okay, I never had this one, I don't think. I don't think I ever had this controller. And if I did, I probably shoved it deep inside the drawer because I don't know why you would play any of the games without the analog sticks. Yeah. The original PS1 controller. I got my consoles pretty late after they came out. A lot of the times my when I got a console, it would be like 3 or 4 years after the console came out, right? Because I would get them like second hand from the rest of my family. So like my aunt, one of my aunts, the bitchy aunt, would she would get a console or whatever, right? And then the new thing would come out and she'd be like, I don't want the old thing anymore. And she'd get rid of it. So that's how I got like all of my consoles. With the exception of the GameCube and the PlayStation 2? I think I got the PlayStation 2 like around when it came out. I don't remember. Maybe. Poverty Pippa, yeah. Oh, and the Wii. I got the Wii. Wait, no, yeah, I didn't have the PlayStation 2 when it came out initially. But the Wii, my parents lined up. My parents lined up for the Wii. Because it was the new thing. And they were actually interested in it because the Wii was originally marketed as like a like a family console, right? So my parents were like, "Oh yeah." Pippa's parents are such boomers. Mamakin, you would think Papakin would be like the gamer, right? But Mamakin was actually the one that was into games. Mamakin used to regale me with stories of how she would spend all of her money at arcades when she was young. And how she spent her entire paycheck on an Atari when it first came out. When the home console Atari came out, she spent her entire paycheck on it. And she would spend like all day playing it after work. Yeah. Did Mom and Kid play GTA? No, and I was not allowed to play GTA. GTA was the only game that I was banned from. GTA was the only game that I was banned from. Did you ever play an Atari? It was set up and I fiddled with it a little bit, but it wasn't really my speed. The Atari was a bit old for, like, even me who was pretty willing to play anything. Yeah. Limo, thank you for the $5. Everyone got the PS2 early because you could tell your parents it was a better DVD player. Simple as. Yeah, that is one thing. That is the way I convinced my parents to keep the PS2 in the living room. Because we would put movies on it. And I could play games on the big screen. But then eventually they ended up sticking it in my room and I had to go hide in there to go play. But, yeah. And then the PS3 came out and I was like, Mom again, Papa again, please, it can play Blu-ray! It can play Blu-ray! And they were like, Pippa, we can't even afford Blu-ray. We can't even afford Blu-ray DVDs. We don't even have a TV that supports, like, Blu-ray definition. And I was like, man. Blu-rays were so expensive. I remember Blu-rays being like fucking $40. It's like the fucking... You get the disc and it's the fucking like... It's like they were like the price of a new fucking game, man. Because it's like every fucking Blu-ray was like the fucking collector's edition. It's got like fucking... It's got the Blu-ray DVD in it. It's got the fucking regular DVD in it. It's got a fucking download code. It's got a fucking like collector's map and shit. Now Blu-rays are as cheap as DVDs, yeah. Movie DLC, yeah. Had all the special DLC. I remember watching the Blu-ray commercials and I was like, well, if they can show me what the Blu-ray definition looks like, why can't they just sell us the DVDs that have that quality of the movie on them? Why do we need the Blu-ray DVDs? Right? Because they had like this one... It was this one particular scene I remember. I think it was of Mission Impossible or Jason Bourne. It was either Mission Impossible or Bourne Identity. I don't remember which. But it was this one commercial that had this. And it would be like, ooh. Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea the storage space limitations. Yeah. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Yeah, we immediately went into a tangent. I had to hype this up a little bit. Alright. Actually. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I like the aesthetics. The GameCube controller has soul in its aesthetics. The entire GameCube, the aesthetics had soul. But holy fucking shit, this controller sucks ass. This fucking controller is such bullshit. It's so fucking hard when you're a child to hit half of these fucking buttons because the controller is so fucking massive. I remember going to Toys R Us and buying like the fancy version. You know how they make like off-brand version of controllers, and in the before times they actually used to be better. Do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember when you could buy like an off-brand controller and it would be better than the fucking controller that came with the console? Was it an Afterglow? Yeah, I think it was an Afterglow. And the fucking never happened. Okay, well, I fucking remember, man. I fucking remember. They had the comfier grips and shit. They had the fucking... Oh, the comfy grip. The LEDs. Man, they were fucking nice. They were nice. No Afterglow during GameCube? I don't know what it was then. I do remember having like a glowy Xbox controller. And I remember my GameCube controller was... It had a shit ton of padding and it was sparkly silver. But the GameCube controller? Listen, my little can you guys see my cursor? Hold on. Let me see if you guys can actually see my cursor. You can. Okay, you see this one? You see this one? This got torn to shit. This got torn to shit. I don't know if I just played the GameCube too much or something, but this one of mine got torn to shit, right? And then you just have the little stick sticking out. You just have the little stick poking out, and you can't even fucking play with it. Yours did that too? Yeah. Sounds like you just broke it, Pippa. Shut the fuck up. Mine got torn to shit. The fucking GameCube controller, okay? My greasy little child hands eating chips and shit and like fucking eating stuff, you know? Got the ridges in this. You can't see it in this picture, but like the fucking like grease and stuff would get caught on the ridges. It was a nightmare to clean. This controller was a nightmare to clean. You couldn't just like wipe it down like you could like the PlayStation controllers, man. Stop eating your controller cords. Shut up. Pippa drank corn oil. Did you chew on it? No, I did not chew on it. Nothing ever used this little yellow stick, and when a game did use this little yellow stick, it was a fucking nightmare. This little yellow stick was such a fucking nightmare. Like, it felt too rigid, and no fucking game like ever used it. C-stick, is that what it was called? I don't remember. It just sucked. It just sucked. Using this sucked. Should we go left or right? I don't know. I don't wanna... Listen, I know a lot of you are wondering about the Wii U pad. Didn't Zelda use it? I don't remember. Some games did use it, but it was always like pretty brief and... Okay. Now, I am not great with the Xbox controllers. My experience with Xbox was pretty limited in comparison to everything else. Like, I played the Xbox for like a year. Okay, I played the Xbox, the original Xbox. I didn't have a fucking 360 or anything, okay? I played the fucking, Pipkin did though. Pipkin had an Xbox 360. I think, yeah. And I played a little bit of it, but not much. Not much. I'm more of a PlayStation person. But my parents would not buy me a PlayStation 3. Or a PlayStation 4. So... because nobody else in my family ever had them, so I got like the leftovers, and I got like, oh, Grandmakin said your aunt really liked the GameCube, so yeah, it was unfortunate. I was pretty diehard Sony actually. I was pretty fucking diehard Sony. I loved like everything Sony made, everything Sony came up with. I loved how sleek their consoles looked. I loved fucking. Oops, I dropped the knife. I really liked Sony. Imagine sipping for a console company. Listen, ironically, I will participate in the console wars. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But now Sony sucks, I think. Why do you have a knife? Shut up. Now I think Sony is just kind of generic. Christian Western Pippa. No! I think Sony just kind of fell off. I feel like things went too far, and all of the hype about graphics doesn't mean much anymore because none of the games are good. Okay, let's talk about the Joy-Cons. I'm not sorry. I'm gonna hit you with a double whammy. Wait, is the Pro controller? Yes, it is. Sorry. I'm sorry. I fucking love the Switch. I fucking love the Switch. And I hate both of them! I hate both of the controllers! I hate them both! Oh, I keep smacking the microphone. Let's discuss why. Not everything is deep here. No, not everything is deep there. Let's discuss why. Okay. First, let's talk about the D-pad. The D-pad on the Pro... The D-pad on the Pro controller is fucking garbage. The fucking D-pad on the... Okay, listen, I like rhythm games and stuff, man. And the fucking D-pad is such garbage. The fucking D-pad on the Pro controller is such fucking garbage, man. Barely fucking works. It's so stiff. It's not tactile at all. It doesn't even feel like you're hitting the fucking button. Yeah, nobody makes good D-pads anymore. Man, I fucking miss good D-pads. I miss good D-pads. It lags too. It does fucking lag. It does. I feel like that's something in general with the Switch controllers. Is I feel like there's just delay. Like, coming from the PS... I went from the PS Vita to the Switch. I went straight from the PS Vita to the Switch, and it was the most disappointing thing. Right? Because the Switch is fantastic. But as a handheld, bro, the Switch just does not compete. The Switch just does not compete. The screen isn't as good. The buttons aren't as tactile. They don't feel as good. Fucking, like... It just doesn't feel as good. It doesn't have the customizability of the Vita. I fucking loved setting custom music for my Vita. My Vita, when you boot it up, has custom music, custom backgrounds, custom icons. I have everything organized into folders and shit. Man, I thought the Vita was a massive upgrade from like the fucking 3DS. I went from the 3DS to the Vita and I was like... I've peaked. And then I went to the Switch and I was like, how does this happen? I love gyro controls. I love the gyro controls. I feel like the gyro controls feel better on the Joy-Cons than they do the Pro Controller. I feel like the Pro Controller just feels wrong. I don't know how to explain it other than like, I feel like the gyro for the Pro Controller is like right here in the middle. And it just doesn't feel as good. Whereas, like, I like playing in handheld Switch mode. And when the Joy-Cons are on either side, it's like the gyro is in the middle of the screen. So it's kind of like I'm aiming the screen, you know? And it feels pretty good. It reminds me of, like, the 3DS camera controls and everything. How they had, like, the games that had, like, the AR and shit. But other than that, I don't like the gyro controls in docked mode. And I don't like the gyro controls when you're using the fucking Pro Controller. 3DS? 3DS? Pro's gyro controls feel like it's meant for a neutral position that is never held when you use it. The fucking gyro controls in general feel like they're meant for like a... I'm fucking playing Splatoon 2, right? And I'm like moving my shit around, right? And it feels like every fucking 5 seconds I have to like correct the screen because it's like, it's trying to assume that I'm holding the Switch in a specific way. But I like hold the Switch like out in front of me, right? I hold the Switch like out in front of me like I'm reading a book. And I feel like the gyro control wants you to hold it like you're holding a fucking like DS in your lap or something, you know? Or like you're holding a regular controller in your lap. And it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. I don't like it. But I do like gyro controls. But I don't like gyro controls. It's really hard to explain. This is back control. Vita back controls were so good. Dude, the PS Vita's back control. The fucking L and R buttons as well, man. God. The Vita was peak. The Vita was peak. Okay, let's put something high up. Let's put something high up. The perfect controller. The perfect simple controller. Actually, these can all go here. They're all the same controller in my opinion. These are all literally the same. These are literally the same controller. These are literally the same controller. If there's a difference, I never noticed it. They're the fucking same. I feel like these buttons, the start and like restart button, fucking whatever they were, buttons were easier to hit on here. Whereas with the PlayStation 2 controller, they were a little bit harder to hit. The buttons were a little bit harder to hit, especially when you're a girl and you have nails. Because they're just like this really thin square, it's kind of harder to hit. But other than that, it's good. It's good. Literally perfect controllers. I feel like this is like the golden standard of controllers. These are the golden standard of controllers. Put that one down a little bit, because it doesn't have the fucking analog sticks. It doesn't have the analog sticks. Actually, you know what? But a lot of games didn't really need them. For the PS1. I'm gonna put it in B. I'm gonna be a little bit harsh. A little bit harsh. Gonna try and remove some of my Sony bias. Why are you so right to... I feel like these are all opinions that got me shat on, man. These are all fucking opinions. Yeah, DSP level thing. These are fucking opinions that have gotten me shat on fucking throughout time. Alright, so... Okay. The Nintendo 64 controller. A very interesting to look at design, and that's all it has going for it. I'm sorry. It's a very interesting to look at controller. It's very unique, but I'm sorry. It's a fucking piece of dog shit. It's a fucking piece of dog shit, man. Fucking hell. Fucking is not comfortable at all. It's got like this over bulky shape. It's got like the... Listen, I don't have the most experience with the N64, okay? I don't have the most experience with the N64. But this is fucking C tier on style points alone. Style points alone. And the fact that it's kind of like... It's kind of innovative. Kind of innovative. For its time, they did what they could think of. They did what they could think of. But it was not a good controller. It was not a good controller. Bulky based? Fuck off. Yeah, a C out of respect. But the fucking... By the time the GameCube came around, man, you motherfuckers should have known. You should have fucking known. Yeah. Tiny... Shut the fuck up. Small hands opinion. Shut the fuck up. NES controller. Just a classic controller. Just a classic controller. My complaint is the buttons don't feel tactical. The buttons did not feel tactical. And it's not a very ergonomic shape, but it's good for small hands. It feels like I'm at an arcade. And it's a classic. You kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. Tactile. Sorry, what is it? Tactile? I think it's tactile. Is that the... Tactile, whatever. The corners, I didn't really experience a lot of like the corner. I've heard of people complaining about like, oh, the fucking corner rubbing up against my pile. I never experienced that. So tactile. Okay, the button. The buttons on the NES controller were not very tactile. And again, with the very small, like, star buns and shit, this is just gonna be like a reoccurring curse throughout time. So. When did Pippa use a Dreamcast? I never played the Dreamcast. So, I should actually make, like, a little thing here. Ah! Never played. I've never used this. I've never used this. I've never used this. This I recognize and I have played it. I don't remember what this is. Is this the SNES? Is this the SNES controller? I don't remember. Missed out, yeah. For the SNES, I played the Mario Kart game for this. And that was it. I only ever played Mario Kart on this. I guess sit there. More buttons is a nice upgrade. But it still was not tactile. It still was not tactile like the NES. And I just did not enjoy it. It just... Mid-takes, I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of experience with it. I don't know. I don't know how to give it like the... I don't know how to give it like the fucking in-depth score, man. Tactile, no. You missed out on so many good games. I did, but now they're on the Switch, and I've been actually trying to catch up a little bit. I'm trying to catch up a little bit. I'm sorry. It's S tier, you zoomer. I'm sorry. look at this, right? I look at this and I get hyped to play a video game. I look at this and I'm like, Yeah, that was like the SNES controller or something. Yeah. This? Oh shit. Oh shit. Fond memories. Oh man. Let's go hit up an arcade. Oh man. Oh man. Games. Innovation. Wow. You know, this is like, This doesn't have the style, man. It doesn't have the style. It doesn't have the uniqueness. Same with like the N64, you know? I barely touched this thing. Barely touched this thing. Right? But I can give it points on style and innovation. What arcade had NES joypads? It's the style of it, right? It's like this boxy design with the vibrant colors, with the fucking like these bar things that were like the aesthetic for arcade machines and stuff. This is like styled like a fucking, or maybe arcade machines are styled after this now. I don't know, but it's just, yeah, it's iconic. It's iconic. GameCube is the best controller? No. I disagree with you, chat. Boring. I liked how the buttons were kind of shiny, you know? The buttons on these were kind of like a little... I went into these like expecting them to be like little gel pads or something, but they're not. Very mid controller, too bulky for me. Same here. Same here, too bulky. It's kind of mid. Style points, baby. Style points. Style points, baby. Style points. Myth. This is the same controller, is this not? Is this not the same controller? What the fuck is this? Is this PS3 controller? No, this is PS3 controller, isn't it? No, this is PS4 controller. I don't know. I never fucked with that. This is PS3? Oh yeah. It's not innovative, so it's not going in there. This like defined controllers, right? Like this was the prototype. Right, this was the prototype for this prototype, which was the prototype for this, and this is the perfect controller. You might say, why fix what's not broken? Why fix what's not broken? You know? Which is true, so why didn't you just keep this design? You know? I barely played the PS3. On the PS3, I only played Assassin's Creed. I stole my sister's boyfriend's PS3 to play some Assassin's Creed on it, and that was like the extent of my experience. And it wasn't that bad of a controller or anything. I didn't have that much experience with it, but Utopia Alex thank you for $5. Fight 6 are the best controllers. 360 controllers should be at least 8 tier though. They catch up on these. FC Playthers, thank you for the 659. I don't believe someone with your level of Pipkin never played Sonic on the Mega Drive or Dreamcast. I played the original Sonic game. The first Sonic game. I had a PC port of it, and I don't know how, I don't know where I got it. But somehow, while I was playing, like, the PlayStation 2, I think the GameCube had, like, just come out at that point. I got at a yard sale a original copy of Sonic. And I remember playing it on the computer. Because I did not have a Genesis or anything, but I distinctly remember playing it. I don't know what the story is behind it. I don't know if it was like a bootleg or whatever. But Sega ported all their games to the PCs in the 90s. Okay, well, there you go. I got a copy of that somehow. I got a copy of that somehow at a fucking yard sale. You're thinking of Sonic CD. Maybe. It was like the original Sonic game. And I thought it was okay. I didn't understand the appeal of Sonic like that, though. I remember going on the internet and finding out Sonic was like a really big thing. And I had no idea. I had no idea. You ever do a handheld tier list? No, but I can do one. I can do a handheld tier list. My eye is itching and it's not... Usually when I rub it, it feels a bit better. But I'm just like so sweaty today. It's not feeling better. If you rank the Wii U pad higher than C, I'm going to have to laugh. Ignore the haters, Pippa. Old school PlayStation's the top. Hell yeah. Don't rub the eyes. I'm rubbing my eyes! I just got something in them. Imagine the smell. Shut up. It's really hot in here, and I've been in here all day talking with Face Connect. I've been in this fucking room like all day chatting with Tenma and Gen2 and Sakana. And the fucking computer is right next to me. I might buy a fucking fan just to... Yeah, I'm such a hard worker. I spent the entire day on the Minecraft server. I spent the entire day fishing on the Minecraft server and talking to fucking Gen 1 and 2. Got a little bit of work done. Style, chat. Style. 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 Innovation. Innovation. Yeah. Innovation. Splatoon on this bad boy was so good. I didn't get to play much of the Wii U. But Splatoon on this bad boy, getting to like choose where you jump on that bottom screen, it was like it was like the fucking 3DS, the DS. It was like the DS consoles had been taken to another level. And the Wii U sucked ass, chat. Don't get me wrong. The Wii U sucked ass. For the longest time, for the first like 2 years of the Wii U's existence, I thought it was just supposed to be like an extension for the Wii. I didn't realize it was like a different console. I'm not like a very big home console person. But I saw the Wii U and I was like, oh, it's like the Wii. But this controller was fantastic and brought so much fun to the very casual games that were on the Wii U. Chat, remember this. The Wii U was not like a bunch of fucking like hardcore games, you know? Like Nintendo, when have Nintendo games been like hardcore, like, ooh, I need like the most fucking tactile buttons, the most fucking, like, I know I was just complaining about the Switch not having those, but like, I feel like with the Wii U, it was just such a like home experience, you know? The Wii U was like, it felt like a fucking family console, just like the Wii. It felt like it had Smash, ironically. Well, yeah, Smash is like a competitive game, but that's like it. And everyone uses this piece of shit for it, so. I think the Wii U was fantastic for what it was. I think the Wii U, for what it was, had a very neat gimmick. The screen was fun to play with. It made party games really fun. I played the fucking Animal Crossing game on there and stuff. I feel like this would have been great for like card games, you know? If they had ported a bunch of tabletop games to this thing, that would have been fantastic. If they had ported a bunch of like tabletop games to this thing, it would have been fantastic, right? Because it's like you can see your hand and stuff, like what your cards are and everything. Pippa, pay you $10 to tell you you're objectively wrong. Shut the fuck up, chloroform duck. Wii U screen was huge. It was, but you could just like point it at yourself. It had a very good thing going for it, man. It had a very good thing going for it. But they fucked it up. They fucked it up. They fucked this console up. They mismarketed it. They mismanaged it. They didn't release any fucking games for it. Splatoon was a beast and deserved a better launch. The fact that Splatoon competitions were dead in the water, like Splatoon esports died in the fucking water because of this piece of shit. Like, I like the Wii U controller, but the fact that it had like the fucking like... This is another thing with it, right? So these controllers, one bad thing about them is if you had them too close to each other, they'd like fuck up, right? They'd like fuck up. So yeah. The Wiimote? I had so many fucking extensions for this thing. I had so many fucking extensions for the fucking Wiimote. I had the gun. I had the fucking Cabela's Big Game Hunter gun. And I used to use it to play Zelda Twilight Princess. I had the fucking, like, Wii Sports rackets and everything. I had so fucking many of these. I eventually forgot, like, what they all were. Okay, Pippa again. I loved these. Yeah, TV destroyers. Exactly. I love these. I love these. And then they came out with like a I think they came out with like a Pro controller, right? But it was like this. It was like a Pro controller, but for the Wii, if I remember correctly. And I never touched that thing. I didn't care. I think it was for like retro games. I don't know. But yeah, I enjoyed this. It was an attachment? The ideal console for normies like Pippa, exactly. I have so many fucking memories of playing the Wii with friends. By friends, I mean the one kid next door who would come over, play my Wii. And family. And family. I, like, never did anything with my family. I, like, never did anything with my family. Pippa had friends. I had a girl next door who would come over to use my Wii and my trampoline. And sometimes she would bring her friends over. And I remember one time I got in trouble with my parents because they were like, you know that girl only comes over here to use the trampoline and jump on the Wii and... jump on the trampoline and use the Wii and stuff, right? And I was like, but that's okay. And they were like, well, we're not giving her any more food. You know that, right? And I was like, okay. But she was my friend, chat. She was my friend. But, yeah. Come over and she would play the Wii. Get jumping on the Wii. But I actually played this with my family. I actually played this with my family. And I had so many good memories of this. You know, like, playing Wii Sports. And, like, the only other thing that I remember doing almost as much as the Wii, like playing as much as the Wii with my family, is the iToy! Exactly! Utatane for the $5! I was just about to bring that up! The iToy for the PlayStation 2, I had that. Well, I didn't have that. My grandma had that. And I would go over to her house and play it. And it was like a thing like the whole family would play, right? The iToy was like a thing that like the whole family could get on. And nobody needed, like, extensive game knowledge or anything, or needed to know how to play games. The iToy was like a Kinect, but for the PlayStation 2. And, yeah. And, like, the Wii, I just have so many memories, you know? Like, because it was so easy for people to learn, right? I remember playing mostly Wii Sports. Mostly Wii Sports with my Grandma Ken. And... Gamer family? No. Mama Ken is the only gamer in the fam. Well, Papa Ken turned into a gamer. Papa Ken got addicted to Battlefield 3. And then he became a gamer. But before that, like, nobody in my family played games. Like, even my sister, you know, like, she was only ever into games when her boyfriend was into games. So I never got to actually play anything with her. Except she did steal my copy of The Sims once. Wait, no, I can't say that. One of my other sisters wouldn't... She'd let me be player 2 on Mario. But she moved out when I was really young, so I didn't really get to experience much of that. One of my sisters, she played like Yoshi's Island and stuff, and she let me kind of like play along. She'd like hand over the controller a little bit. But she was. I have like 2 years worth of memories with her. Like she moved out fast. So other than that, other than her, I don't have like a lot of gaming memories with my family outside of the Wii. The Wii and then Pipkin getting in the Battlefield. So like this was like the thing that like brought everybody together, you know, like people could pile up on the couch and play like Wii Sports, and it's just such a wholesome thing, you know. It was a wholesome thing. Or like I'd be playing like Big Game Hunter. I'd be playing one of the Big Game Hunter games for the Wii. And somebody would come over and be like, oh, can I try? That looks like fun. You know? It was like such a simple thing and didn't require like any like knowledge of how to play stuff, right? It was just like, oh yeah, you just hit the trigger button at the bottom of the Wiimote. Or you just hit the A button when you wanna do something. It was wholesome. It was wholesome. The title certainly wasn't a lie. We almost brought world peace. It did. It did. And the fucking, oh my god, with the Wii, like people making memes. I used to love that so much. I didn't live in populated areas, so Tenma, hello. I didn't live in populated areas, so I never got to use like the like inviting other me's over and stuff. But like somebody would come over, you know, and I'd be like, "Oh, do you want to make a me?" You know, and we'd boot up the Me Plaza or whatever on the Wii. And I'd have them make a me, and then it's like, I will remember you, cousin that I'll never see again. That happened a lot. I would have my, or like either I would make a me for somebody when they were over, or they would make the me and then be like, I never saw them again, but I'll always have the memory. Their memory will live on when they autofill for me in fucking Wii Tennis. Did that too? Hell yeah. Sad child! How is that sad? It's like if I didn't have the fucking Wii, right? I would not have their memory or their memory. My sister did that all the time. It was fucking great. It was fucking great. The Wii was like such a wholesome console. The Wii was such a wholesome console. It made me so happy. And there was like board games and stuff, and there was all kinds of stuff. Move the GameCube controller up? No, fuck you. Fuck you. You didn't play tennis with the full team versus yourself? I did not. Wii was bad? Fuck you. If you think the Wii was bad, it's because you didn't play it with other people. The Wii is the board game. The Wii is the tabletop game or the board game of consoles. The Wii is the fucking, like, oh, somebody's over, you want to play Monopoly? But instead, if you have the Wii, it's like, oh, you want to play the Wii? It's like the ultimate get normies into gaming. The ultimate play with people that don't normally play games. It was great. Shooters were actually pretty fun on the Wii. They were. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I will save that. And you will all probably hate me. But, oh well. Oh well. Yeah, it was a gateway console. Small hand tier. Yeah, this is small hand tier. Wii is at fault for normies ruining gaming. I don't think so, right? Because a lot of the people that played the Wii, like would come over and play the Wii or whatever, they probably didn't like actually stick around for gaming. It's mostly like getting older people to play stuff, and yeah. This is a reasonable tier list. Thank you, thank you. I know people are gonna. I just fucking know, right? I'm gonna see later. People are like, fucking contrarian Pippa. Oh my fucking god! Shit tier list, normie tier list. Oh my fucking god! But you know what? Fuck you. Stone Pill, thank you for the $10. Here you go, Pippa. Where else can someone get paid to have dog shit opinions? What do you mean? Games journalists make a living. Games journalist is a career you can go into. What do you mean? Or like YouTube critic. You can be like a YouTube critic. Limo, thank you for the 333. And 64 controller was also good for throwing at people's heads. Oh, base. Jimmy Dad, thank you for the $1. Pipkin causes corrosive hand sweat, confirmed. Oh my god. Cool, thank you for the $1. Playing the Darkest Fairy on the big screen. Ooh! I tried fucking setting up the Darkest Fairy. Oh god, what was the spin-off game? Pet Adventures or something like that? I have that on my Vita. But it wasn't very fun, so. Let's see. Jelson 10 with the 333. Wait, all the controller add-ons for the Wii next! Oh my god. And Jelson 10 with the 337. Or 1337. We love. Zehutsume, thank you for the 160. What is your opinion on the DQ slime one? I don't know the DQ slime one. What's the DQ slime one? Nightingale for 99. Thank you for the super chat. Can't look at the Wii without being reminded of Chad Warden saying the controller looks like a dildo. Oh. XYZ, thank you for the $1. Pippa, I'm paying you $1 to tell you that the window washer game for iToy was the best game we'll ever get. I agree. I agree. Look up the slime controller. Hold on. DQ slime controller. This kind of sounds similar. I've seen this! The Dragon Quest, not a fucking Dairy Queen. Ah, I've seen this. Oh god. Yeah, no. 0 out of 10. God, I keep forgetting these fucking things are called slimes. I'm not really a Dragon Quest fan. I'm not really a fucking Dragon Quest fan. So every time I see these, they don't look like slimes to me. They look like fucking like droplets. Yes, the classic Dairy Queen slime. You had me thinking of like the fucking like Nickelodeon controllers and shit. Fucking like bright orange. The ones that you could like plug into your TV and you had like shitty games boot up. The plug and play like handheld games. I don't remember what they're called. It's like the controllers that you plug into the TV. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Plug and play controller. Oh, they're literally called plug and plays. Like shit like this. I remember there's like a SpongeBob one, and then I think there's like an orange one with like slime on top of it. These were shit. These were shit. I was never allowed to get these. I used to beg for these, and my parents always said no. And then I experienced one. My aunt had one, and it was shit. Also, just like the styles are not ergonomic at all. Your parents were saying they were. My parents were saying, okay, handheld? Handheld consoles. I don't know a lot of these. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't know a lot of these. I thought I was like a handheld god. Ascended Weird, thank you for the $2. What do you rate the new Sonic controller? I have not seen it. Okay. Wow. Never played. I'm sorry. I've never played this. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Wait, I recognize this. Shit. This was Sega, wasn't it? Wasn't this a Sega handheld? I never played this. It's the N-Gage. Ah. Nokia N-Gage. Okay. I never played it. I never played that. Which one is this? This looks like a PS Vita, but isn't the PS Vita? Oh, no, that is the PS Vita. Okay. Or no, is that the PSP or the PS Vita? This is the PSP, isn't it? And this is the PS Vita? I can't tell. These fucking images are so small. I never played this. I never played this. I never played this. I never played this. Never played this. And is this a Game Boy? I don't know. I don't know what this is. PSP on the left. Okay, this is PSP, this is PS Vita. Okay, I can kind of tell because like the transparent buttons, this is something the PS Vita had. Okay. So there we go. Wow. Yeah. I'm sorry, Chad. I never had any of these. Now I kind of want them. Now I kind of want them. Chat, if you can tell me like which one of these are like the best to get, I will pick them up because I'm a big fan of handhelds. I had a lot of you meant where's the McDonald's ones? I had a lot of those. I had a shit ton of the McDonald's handhelds. I would get them from thrift stores, right? And they would each have like one game on them. Virtual Boy, fuck off. No, I'm not getting a fucking Virtual Boy. They're all meme tier. Ah. Oh my god. Chat, I know the fucking Virtual Boy memes. Also, yeah, no, it's not portable. It has to be stationary, so what the fuck? Get the Game Gear? They're all pretty awful. But the McDonald's toys, I had one that was like Pong. I had one that was like fucking Space Invaders. I had one that was like fucking Diner Dash. Make it portable if you believe hard enough. Oh my god. Okay. They're missing? No. Yes. Hold on. They're missing... This is the Brick DS, this is the DSi, and this is the 3DS. They're missing the DS Lite. And actually, there's two versions of the DS Lite, isn't there? There's two versions of the not DS Lite. Fuck. Yeah, DS Lite. And they're missing the SP. Yeah, this is a shit list. This is a shit list. Where's that? Okay, maybe this is better. Hold on. What the fuck is that? Oh. Fun fact, a disgruntled employee designed the N-Gage to look like a 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 out of spite. That is a real thing? What? I feel like there's no, like, good handheld thing. Like, a bunch of these are missing. We'll go from here, I guess. I have never seen an N-Gage in real life. Bad. And I feel like these are missing a lot. Is it just me? Do they have a limit on how many can be uploaded? Never touched. Okay, I don't even know what the fuck this is. What the fuck is a PlayStation TV? I never even heard of this. Did you add pictures to it? I don't know how. I've never even heard of this one though. It's the Vita on TV. What? I know the fucking Vita, early models of the Vita had cellular capabilities. You could actually fucking use your PS Vita as a cell phone. I don't remember who you had to connect it to. But you could pay to use your fucking Vita as a cellular device. I wanted one. But they did not, the white PS Vita does not have... None of the white PS Vitas have cellular capability. At least as far as I know, I tried looking for one and never found any. I really wanted a white PS Vita that I could use as a phone. It was AT&T only, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh. Bad. The 3DS was shit. The white cellular was Japan only. Oh. The 3DS was shit. I tried using my fucking stylus to hit these buttons. The start, select, fucking these buttons. I dented it. I dented the buttons on my 3DS trying to hit the buttons with my stylus. And if you do that, it dents the buttons. Why? Because I'm lazy. Because I'm fucking lazy. These buttons are cheap and they will dent. Why would you do that? Because I thought I could just get away with it. Use your fingers. The 3DS was shit. The 3DS was shit. The 3D gimmick was shit. The 3D gimmick gave you fucking headaches. They dropped support for it, basically. The fact that you could not just, like, hard press to turn off the console. This continues to irk me. When consoles do not add a hard shut-off button. When you cannot just hit the button to shut off the console, that is fucking infuriating. There was no button on the 3DS for that. Every other version of the DS had that. You know how you can go on your computer, right? And you can hit the fucking off button and it turns it off? You know how on the original DSs, you could fucking hit the button? Or on the DS Lite, you would slide the button? Didn't have that on the 3DS. You had to prompt the menu. There is just press it twice. That puts it in sleep mode, I thought. The slide was goofy as fuck. It was. That shit drives me nuts with any device. Same. You had to hold it? I didn't like it. Press it also, Mark? Shut up! What about cell phones? They don't either. I know, I hate that. I also hate how with laptops now. You know how I used to solve like all my tech issues? Chat, you know how when I had an issue with my laptop, you know what I would do is I would pop the fucking battery out and put the battery back in. They don't let you do that anymore. I don't even think I can take the fucking battery out of my phone. I have a fucking Samsung Galaxy Note S10 Plus, some fucking shit like that. Fucking S10 Plus, fucking Note Galaxy motherfucking whatever the hell. And you can't take the battery out of this thing. What the fuck? Yeah, the phone never turns off. It's stupid. That being said, I had the LG V10 before this. And the battery died. And I bought 2 more batteries. And I popped them into the phone. And it did nothing. Replacing the batteries did nothing. The phone continued to die within 10 minutes. Docs, it's a fucking phone! Oh yeah. You can if you destroy the back. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I believe in trading your phones in. Paul, thank you for the $10. Pippa, I'm sorry, I'm a little drunk, but I confess I love you. Please marry me. I know you're here. I have a lot of gear, and I can get you discounts on my retro gaming store. We can have a wedding in Brooklyn. I love you. Why would you think I'd ever want to go to Brooklyn? But thank you. Alright, thank you for the $5. Hack 3DS, 2DS is great. I'm playing my hack new 2DS XL right now. Custom firmware is the way to go. Fuck yeah. My 3DS is the exact same way. Carl, drink some water. Drink some water, Carl. I never played this. I never played this. This looks neat. I don't know what it is, though. Never touch that. Never touch that. Never touch that. This looks like a fucked up DS. Never touch that. Never touch that. Oh. Fuck. I recognize this, but I don't remember what it is. Never touch that. Never touch that. Never touch that. Never touch that. Man, I thought I knew a lot about handhelds, but I don't know what a lot of this shit is. What is this? PS Go, right. This was after the PSP, but before the PS Vita, right? Japan only accessory. You got games on your phone? Yeah. It was digital only. PSP, but digital? Ah. How's your water intake, Pippa? Pretty good. Well, I never played it, but I remember seeing this. I've seen this online. The Game & Watch was a design influence on the DS. Ah, yeah, I never played Game & Watch. I played a fucking I have played a Game and Watch thing, but it was like a little like port thing, if I remember correctly. Like it was the Game and Watch thing that I played. It only had one screen, and it was like an attack thing. Like you fought things on it, but it was the Game and Watch character. It was kind of like a McDonald's toy. Anyone remembers what that is? Okay, so I'm sorry for the pitiful. Oh, I never played that either. I'm sorry for the pitiful selection now. Wasn't Game & Watch mostly a Japan exclusive? Maybe. I don't know. Sorry. I'm sorry. The Switch Lite is a bullshit console. The fact that you can't take the controllers off is dog shit. I will never buy one for fear of breaking the for getting Joy-Con drift. It's not that much cheaper than a regular Switch. I feel like if you can afford a Switch Lite, you can afford a regular Switch. It's literally a $100 difference, which is a lot of money. But you can save up for a little bit longer, or just trade in some old games or something. You know, like I feel like if you can afford a Switch Lite, you can afford a Switch. It's not that big of a price difference. It's more durable than the regular Switch, is it? I always viewed these. I have always viewed these as the thing that teenage girls buy to have more Animal Crossing islands. Counterpoint Switch Lite has an actual D-pad. Does it have a good D-pad though? I don't know how much more durable it is. My Switch is pretty durable. I've dropped it. I've thrown it around. My Switch has survived. But then somebody spilled water on it. Not me. I did not spill water on my Switch. Somebody else spilled water on my Switch and it fucking... it died. Well, then I got the Animal Crossing Switch. How do you pronounce view? View. Why did you throw it around? I mean, I didn't mean to, you know? I didn't mean to. Regular Game Boy? Pretty good. It's pretty good, but this is better. This is better. Because it's in color. I hated the green screen. Green screen. I hated the green color. It's very ugly. And this is just this, but better. This is just like the prototype. This is the prototype. This is the god among men. Another hit. Another hit. Downside, not rechargeable. Like this. This had a backlight and was rechargeable. This was only rechargeable if you bought the accessory battery pack. You could get the battery pack and pop it into the back of this. And recharge that. Which I did not do. Also, I lost my backplate. So, I remember playing fucking, I think I was playing Heart Gold, not Heart Gold, Gold. Got Heart Gold and Soul Silver just like roll off the tongue. I'm so used to saying them. But I was playing Gold. I was playing the original Pokemon Gold version on this. And I was at the top of the fucking tower. And I hadn't saved since the gym earlier. I was at the top of the tower where you go to meet fucking Ho-Oh or whatever. You get like the feather or some shit. I don't remember. It's a fucking tower. It's a fucking tower that's just like a bunch of battles and shit. I got angry because I got angry about something and I set it down and the battery popped up and I lost a bunch of progress. So yeah. Yeah. I was in pain. I was in pain. I stopped playing Pokemon for a little while after that because I was so fucking mad. I was so fucking mad. The battery didn't even pop all the way out. It just kind of like slipped out a little tiny bit and that was enough. It wasn't even fully popped out. Oh, thank you for the $5. Okay, Pipster, I am sober now. I don't believe you. I hope you can overlook my last super chat. We can have a wedding in Florida. Instead, my love is true. I'll buy you 1,000,000 N-gauges. I don't want 1,000,000 N-gauges, but thank you, Carl. Also, Carl, don't sacrifice yourself to Florida. No, don't go to Florida. Yeah, I don't know if Florida's that much better than Brooklyn. How often did you save after that? That started my saving constantly. I was playing Pokemon Red Rescue Team, and I fell asleep playing it. I was so addicted to Pokemon Red Rescue Team. And Pipkin came over and he turned off my console. And that was my first experience with, god fucking damn it, I need to learn to save. Rude. Well, I had fallen asleep, so it was like turning it off to like save the batteries. This thing is dog shit. The 2DS is dog shit. It's the same tier as this shit. It's a cash grab. It's a cash grab from stupid parents that think they're getting a good deal. Did you cry at the end of the game? I don't remember. I don't even remember what the ending of the game is. I really enjoyed Rescue Team, but my mind is a fucking, like, haze. The thing that I remember the most vividly from the fucking Mystery Dungeon games is just the quiz at the beginning. The Kecleon brothers? And that's basically it. That's basically it. I was addicted to them for a while. Haven't ever played on stream? Yeah. It's kind of a slow-paced game. Pokemon Conquest is pretty neat. I never played that. 𝐒𝐴𝐍𝐍𝐄𝐂𝐬. God damn. This is the best shape. Oh, this does not belong here, by the way. This just belongs here. Backlight was great. Ergonomics sucked. Don't judge me. I know it's kind of hypocritical having the NES controller as super high and then putting this thing down below, right? But like, they should have learned by then. They should have learned by then. Vita's supremacy. Vita was the best handheld. The thing that was bad about the Vita is the lack of support and the short lifespan. The Vita was a god. The Vita was a god among men. It deserved better. It deserved 1,000,000 different releases with different, like, exclusive colors or plates, like the DS had. SP is a direct improvement to the GBA. Fuck you. No, it's not. What's an improvement? Being able to charge it? Listen, man. Listen. When I was playing this shit, you know, you take this shit around town and shit, you know? What's more convenient? Having fucking 10 AA batteries in your backpack? Or having a cord? When? It's about practicality, baby. When did you have an opportunity to stop by a fucking wall outlet to charge this shit? The cord? No. Back in the day? No. Imagine trying to find a wall outlet back in the day to plug into. The batteries were way fucking better, right? You're walking around Walmart, you know, you're a child or whatever, and your parents are fucking walking around Walmart, and you've got a little bit of life, you got a little bit of juice left in your system. You swap your batteries out. You're in a car, you're going on a long road trip. Do you fucking bust out the inverter and plug it into the cigarette lighter? Or do you just swap out the batteries? Do you plug shit into the fucking... Yes, actually, man. Car adapter all the way. Just use rechargeable batteries. Yeah, you could just use rechargeable batteries, man. I have a very good point! I have a very good point! Look away for 1 minute and the SP got bumped down. What the fuck? I'm like... This was more ergonomic, it's more comfortable, I like the design. I like this about the Switch, too. I like this about the Switch isn't even on here. Why is the Switch light on here, but the Switch is not on here? That's what I like about the Vita and everything, man. I like the buttons on the side, game in the center. Buttons on the side, game in the center. It's the best design. At least a lot of Vita shit is being ported, like Nausea. We should have worked to deal with the Energizer Bunny for free batteries in here. I remember fucking bothering my parents nonstop for batteries, and they'd be like, "You need batteries again?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, "God damn, we're gonna fucking need us at a house and home with these goddamn batteries." And I'm like, "But it's Pokemon." And they're like, "Yeah, it's Pokemon." There were two things when I was younger that my parents really appreciated my love for. Did you ever steal batteries at the TV remote? I did once, and I got in a lot of trouble. I got in a lot of trouble for stealing the remote batteries. My parents very aggressively liked TV. And they did not like it when I did that. But there were two things, man. Two things. My parents did not appreciate my love of Digimon. They thought it was just off-brand Pokemon to me. They thought it was a fad. Anytime I got into like any franchise, really. You know, they always kind of... Pokemon was the one thing that they were like, "Yeah, Pippa loves this." And the other thing was Hamtaro. And I don't know why they... like... were convinced that I loved Hamtaro the most. I don't even know. I wasn't like the biggest diehard Hamtaro fan. I think maybe they thought, like, because even if I'm not super into the show, like, the games and stuff kept my interest, and the little figurines, because they're hamsters, I'll continue. Sean has a Hamtaro avatar! Good timing to have an avatar like that. Hamtaro, Heartbreak. Fuck yeah, good game. Dude, the Hamtaro games were fucking amazing. The little GBA game was actually the fucking... There were multiple Hamtaro games, and they were fucking great. Yeah, what's not to love? I named my ferret after one of the characters from Hamtaro. I guess maybe I just didn't realize. I was super... like, I was super into, like, dinosaurs and stuff, too, right? Like, I had, like, a fucking massive collection of the dinosaur bath toys and everything, you know? And I'd play, like, Land Before Time and Jurassic Park nonstop. But even that, they were like, "Yeah, Pippa likes dinosaurs." But then, like, with Hamtaro, like, my parents would not, like, go out of the way to get me something like dinosaur themed night. But fucking Hamtaro, I remember one time coming home from school. Neopets! Sorry, Neopets is the other thing. You know what? There were three things. Hamtaro, Neopets, and Pokemon. What was the third thing? Dinosaurs? Dinosaur. But I remember coming home. Did they get you a hamster? They did. I remember coming home, and Pipkin had just discovered eBay. Pipkin had just discovered eBay, and he bought me. Can I find it? He bought me. It must have been like a fucking 100-pack of these figurines. I don't know what they were called. I don't know where they came from exactly. But it was just like dozens of these. It was just dozens of these. I don't know how it happened or where he got them. I know he got them from eBay, but I don't know if they were like a Japanese import or something, or if these were in stores at some point. I don't know where these came from. Oh, here we go. Here's somebody with like the complete set. He bought me this, and I had no fucking idea. Like, they're not porcelain. No, they were like a plastic kind of, but not like a cheap plastic. They're actually like pretty hardy figures. And if I remember quickly, they had little holes on the bottom, so they were like pencil toppers. Why do they exist? I don't know. I don't know. I don't see my favorite in here. This Bijou was one of my favorites. Snoozer was my all-time favorite character. That's who I named my ferret after. I had a ferret named Snoozer. It was named after this character. This one, Oxnard. This one was also my favorite. I thought Oxnard was just very cute. It was a very cute Oxnard. The Bijou ones were cute. Yeah. I'm getting so nostalgic looking at these. I'm getting so fucking nostalgic looking at all these. Oh my god. Some of them I don't recognize. I must have lost some of them. Like, I didn't have this one. I didn't have this one. I definitely did have, like, this one. I remember this one rolling it around a lot. Ah. Fuck yeah. What happened to the ferret? I think he died of old age. I think he died of old age. He wasn't like I didn't get like a baby ferret or something. He was like a gift from somebody else, if I remember correctly. And he was already pretty old. But he was so cute. He used to. We had the kitchen. We had like ledges above our kitchen cabinets. We had like these little ledges above our kitchen cabinet. I didn't fucking kill him. No. I did kill a parakeet once. And I still feel horrible about that. Chat, let me tell you about the time I killed the parakeet. Chat. I went to vacuum my room. The parakeet had gotten out. And my mother had scoured the room looking for it. I had scoured the room looking for it. And I was cleaning up my room because Mama Kin told me to. And maybe the bird was already dead. I don't know. Maybe the bird was already dead. But I was not the only one who looked for this bird either, okay? I was not the only one who looked for it. I vacuumed up the corpse. And if it was alive, then it definitely died there. And I feel fucking horrible about that. And I always think, what if? And I like to think it was probably dead already. I don't know. Had a parakeet as a kid, it got out as well, but our Maltese managed to catch it and pinned it on the floor unharmed until we got there. My parents... Carl, thank you for the $5. Okay, I feel like I'm too much of a weirdo. You're not too much of a weirdo, but my love is real. I tell my bros in my army platoon about you. You are the love of my life. Consider me... Well, thank you, Carl, but don't tell your friend, don't tell your squadron guys about that, man. Would have ran away if it was alive. Though, like, my parents, like, loved animals, right? But, like, I feel like animals were dying, like, non-stop when I was a kid. Like, now as an adult, you know, like, I've had, like, the same fucking bird for, like... How many years has it been? I don't even know how many years it's been. But, like, stuff does not die on me now, you know? Stuff does not die on me. But it's like the second my parents are involved in the equation, it's just like something goes wrong. And I don't know how. I don't know if it's just like the more variables, the more likely something bad is to happen. But like my parents were also the type of people where it's like they don't believe in like taking animals to the vet. Because Mama Kin has like experience with vet stuff, you know, and like one of my sisters had like vet experience and stuff. Oh, that's fine. Like, so they didn't believe in like taking the animals to the vet. And I don't know. I believe in taking my animals to the vet. I spent hundreds of dollars. I spent like $600 taking bird prisoner to the vet just to make sure everything was okay. She had like a full checkup. She had like her blood work done, and she gets that done yearly. Wait, no, she gets that done twice a year. Bird prisoner gets that done twice a year. Just like a regular checkup and stuff. Full blood work and stuff is more like once a year. But and like my dog goes to the vet. If I think my animals are sick, they go to the vet. And it's like I don't think a couple $100 is too much of a risk, you know? Like, I would rather spend a couple $100 knowing that my pet is okay versus say, well, couple $100 is a lot of money. Let's not waste the money if it turns out nothing's wrong. You know, because it's like, what if something is wrong? And then it's like, I don't know. Versus going to the dentist. Well, I mean, like, I'm a human being, you know, like, I can make the decision. See, that's another thing. I, as a human being, can make the decision. I don't want to spend money on going to the doctor. Right? I don't go to the doctor because I think it's a waste of money for me. I think if there's something, like, really wrong with me, I will know and I can take myself to the doctor. Or whatever. But, like, with animals, they can't tell you. Is pain not something wrong? Pain is just normal. It's only when there's like too much pain. Like an extreme amount of pain. Should you go to the doctor? But with animals, you don't know, right? You don't know. Like, especially with birds, birds tend to like hide stuff from you. So like a bird will act like it's normal because it doesn't want to seem weak to predators. So if the bird is acting even a little bit off, it could be something like life-threatening. So why risk it? I would rather spend fucking $500 or whatever. It's never that expensive. It's never that expensive. It's that expensive to do like the full fucking checkup and everything, right? But just do a checkup once a year. I have never done a checkup. There are no predators here, I think. Well, birds think that like people are... Birds think that like people are predators. But like... yeah. So I don't know. Like, I appreciate that my parents really loved animals and everything. But just like in hindsight, so many animals died that did not need to die. You know? And I feel like my parents... I feel like a lot of people... It's not even just my parents, you know? It's like a lot of people. It really drives me insane. A lot of people are just very careless with the lives of animals. And it's like... you have like complete control over this thing, you know? You have like complete control over another life. I feel like you should take it a lot more seriously. I don't care if it's a fucking fish, right? Like a lot of fish, it's like, oh, I got a fish. Oh, let's shove it in like a little fucking... oh, a goldfish bowl. Ha ha ha. No, you know, like you should educate yourself and you should make sure that you're not making something suffer. Sorry to get preachy there. I don't know. It is. I'm not like anti-hunting or anything either, you know? Like I feel like if anything, it's because like I grew up hunting, you know? It's like there's this mindset with hunters, except for trophy hunters. Like there's like this mindset with hunters, like you should use as much of the animal as possible, and you should make sure the animal's not suffering, and you should be respectful with its corpse and everything. But like, people can recognize that when like hunting, right? But then it's like, for some reason when it comes to pets, people are like so apathetic, and it's like, if anything, you should be even more respectful, right? Because you're taking this animal and you're taking it out of like its natural habitat or whatever, or we have raised, like bred this thing for thousands of years just to entertain us. We are pulling these things out of like their environments just to entertain us, and we're like, yeah, my dog growled at somebody, so I'm gonna put it down and go get a new one. Like, that's fucked. That is fucked. Pippa's passionate about animals. I really love animals. Alright, man, thank you for becoming a big pee-pee. That's also why I feel like some breeds... I'm getting so controversial here, maybe. But like pit bulls and stuff, you know, it's like... I don't think that's like a legacy we need to continue. Same with like pugs, you know? Like these breeds of animal that pretty much only exist to suffer and entertain us. Why keep that going? You know? Breeds that exist and are like 90% fucking likely to suffer horrendous genetic disease, ailment. Why do we continue to do that? Why do we continue to do that? Yeah, ferrets, I fucking love ferrets, but the fact that like for those of you who don't know, ferrets are like when ferrets are young, they get descented. They have like a gland removed from them. They have like a surgery done on them to remove their scent glands. And it's like, that is so fucking unnecessary, man. That is so fucking unnecessary. If that is something that we need to do in order to have these things as our pets, should we have them? Like, you don't have to do that to a dog. You don't have to do that to a dog. I don't know. Danny D, thank you for the $4.99. That feeling when you'll take a pet to the doctor before you'll take yourself to a doctor. I feel that. Utopia thank you for the $3.79. Digimon World for the PS1 was better than any of the Pokemon games. It was so gloriously strange with its terrible translation. I never played that. I did have the Digimon World DS game. People cut dogs' tails and ears just as neatly. They do. They do. My aunt had a whole litter of puppies, their ears and tails docked, so they could be used for fighting. And I just hate shit like that. I just fucking. One of my neighbors had these giant fucking dogs, and she was lamenting that the fucking ears were not cut because that's like the breed standard. And it's like, if that's the fucking breed standard and you want that, you're a piece of shit. It doesn't serve an actual purpose. It's not serving an actual fucking purpose. You just want to fucking cut off an animal's ears for the aesthetic. That's fucked. You're fucked. You're a fucking weird person. I can understand working dogs. Like, cutting off the tail of like a working dog so it doesn't get trampled or whatever. I still think it's wrong, but also at the same time, I don't know enough about like what happens when you don't cut off the tail for working dogs. So I don't know. I can't really comment on that one too much. But if it's for aesthetics, I think we can say I think it's reasonable to agree. Like, man, that's fucking wrong. Well, thank you for the $5. Let me say this, Pippa. I'm sorry for being weird. You were the light of my life and make me happier than my cringe ireful girlfriend. The aquarium is bad, bro. I love you. Oh my god, Carl, go kiss your girlfriend. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Carl. What about neutering dogs? I feel like that's an ethical responsibility. If your dog is gonna potentially come into contact with other dogs that it could impregnate, you should neuter your dog. But anyways, we were talking about consoles. God, this got so off topic. This is the DSi. The DSi was just a better DS. And a better 3DS without the 3D gimmick. Ultimately, I feel like the DSi did not need to evolve into the 3DS. That's the DS Lite? No, it's not. This is the DSi. It has the camera in the center and there is no sliding on the side. Chat, I will show you the difference between the DSi and the DS Lite. DSi and DS Lite. I think. Or maybe I'm about to get BTF'd. Oh wait, maybe... Y'all, you're right, chat. It is the DS Lite. It is the DS Lite. Hold on. I'm trying to find a good comparison picture. But the little speaker bubbles. The DSi did not have these. Maybe? Oh wait, no. The DSi also did? The DSi XL had the speaker bubbles. What? I don't know. Yeah, the DS Lite also had GBA compatibility. So yeah, I think this is not a DSi or a DS Lite. This is the DSi XL. We were both wrong. Actually, did anybody in chat get that? Did anybody in chat recognize that this was the DSi XL? Holy shit, we were all fucking wrong. Yeah, I don't see anybody who got it. Wow. I had a DSi and XL and recognize that? Carl did. Please recognize them. Good job, Carl. MTN Entertainment, thank you for $5. Neutering leads to health problems though due to hormonal imbalance. I've always heard the opposite. XL is harder to tell from afar. Yeah, so here is a comparison picture. If I can bring it up. See, that feels good to me, chat. Not like you guys didn't BTFO me. We were just both BTFO'd. Look at this. So this on the left is the DSi XL, and this on the right is the DS Lite. So the button layout is similar, but there's a sliding thing for the power button here on the side. Not pictured, I'm pretty sure anyways. Power button for the DSi is over here. Speaker icons are up here for the DSi XL, but for the DSi normally... Right. Oh. That's a regular DS. Oh god, this picture is garbage. Holy shit. Does anybody have like a full fucking... I don't know if anyone has like a full fucking thing. Wait, but that looks like square button. Wait, but there is no power button over here either. Wait, what is this? It has the camera in the center, like the DSi. Chat, what the fuck is this console? It has a camera, like the fucking DSi? Or is that the speaker? Is that the speaker? Oh, that might be the speaker. Because there's no power button over here. But there's also no GBA compatibility. So that's the microphone, but there's no GBA compatibility. The GBA compatibility for the DS Lite was down here. I remember using it. It's all blacked out. It's the DSi. But the DSi didn't have speakers like this. Google the DS Lite and that's the image that comes... Hold on. Chat, this is an interesting... DS length. Oh, that is the picture. Oh, it does! Oh. You just can't fucking see it because it's so small. Oh my god. Oh, the fucking... Oh! Oh, mine did not have this! Mine did not have this! I must have lost this piece. Mine was just like a blank entry thing. Oh my god. The GBA cover port. Mine didn't have the GBA cover port. I must have lost it. 100% lost that? I lost mine too? Oh my god. Yeah, this is a Lite. It has the... So the interesting thing about the DS Lite is this was a slide. This was a slide. Yeah, Pippa the hand-me-down gamer. This is the slide. So you flick this, and it turns the console on and off. And surprisingly, I don't think I ever accidentally turned off a game. But what I did do is fucking spam the volume up and down. What I did do is because of the placement of the volume buttons, I would accidentally like slide the volume up and down. I'd be fucking like listening, vibing to the music of something, and then I just fucking like turn this off. Or blast it. Or fucking blast it. Oh man, I think twice turning it off on accident. And base volume spam. How? Because like you have it in your lap or whatever when you're fucking playing something, or you're like laying down on bed, and you have it laying on your chest or whatever. My mom always forced me to play on mute. earbuds, so I always play it on mute as well, a lot of the time. I turned it off accidentally once. I hated my life in that moment. Oh. Wow. Okay, so that's the DS Lite. Which means the DSi is not on here. The DSi is not on here! I think the DS Lite is mid-tier. It's kind of meh. It's not quite good, but it's not, like, bad. One of my complaints about the, Jesus Christ. One of my complaints about the fucking... Let me copy the fucking image. One of my complaints is this scratched to hell very easily. I never had... Except for maybe the Game Boy Advance SP. The Game Boy Advance SP also scratched to hell very easily. This hardcover was so fucking easy to scratch. Yeah, it's bad finish. That's another you problem. That's a taking your fucking portable console around a lot thing. So yeah, the fucking DSi is not on here. I would put the DSi in Super. The DSi is a Super console. In hindsight, the games were not that great. There were some good games for the DSi. Some of the software was really neat. Pippa, your stream is more important to me, which is why I need to make the very difficult confession. I need to pee and I'm asking you to pause this. Oh my god, Lisa, thank you for the $5. There were DSi specific games. A lot of the DSi game. Well, it was more like the DSi just ran the DS games better, right? The DSi just ran DS games better. Like the Brick DS is also not on here. And I would put the Brick DS in like the same tier. You know, I'd put the Brick DS in like Super. It was very innovative. It was very like it was pretty like clear and vibrant for the time. Like I feel like the fucking for what the screen was and everything, the DS had a pretty fucking good screen. But then at the same time, by the time the 3DS came around, that technology was pretty out of date, and so a lot of the games looked very blurry. Innovative does not equal good. It was a good kind of innovative. OGDS was the DeLorean of handhelds. To run more programs from the store, maybe? I don't remember. I remember the DSi was pretty great. I liked the 3DS, and it's... Listen, I would put the last couple years of the 3DS up here. Maybe. I could I'd put it in Super. The last couple years of the 3DS I could put in the Super tier. The Badge Arcade was pretty fucking great. The fucking Badge Arcade like reignited my love for the DS. I love customization on consoles. I absolutely love it. And logging in every day to play the new Badge Arcade. Every day. Nick Arcada thinks you can't say hentai in super chats here. This is a test. Bobbert, thank you for the $5. Listen, my fucking coworkers talk about hentai in the company meetings. Strangely enough, listen, I have a little bit of a fucking chip on my shoulder when it comes to the VTuber sphere. Because with VTubers, right, like sexual stuff, controversial stuff is usually like, ooh, too sexy. The video game character is too sexy, or oh, it's too edgy. But in the VTuber sphere, the sexual stuff is totally okay. In the VTuber sphere, you can be as sexual as you want, and it's fine. But in the VTuber sphere, if you're even a little bit edgy, it's like, oh no, not the fucking edgy person. Oh no, too edgy. Oh my god. I hate that. Kumar's pay? Yeah, Kumar's pay. I hate that. Degeneracy is acceptable. It's so fucking backwards from what I'm used to. Maybe I'm just mad that it's not my time anymore. Maybe I'm mad that I missed when my peak would have been. Where fucking like, not to say like I am on the level of what iDubbbz was or anything, or Sam Hyde or any of that shit, you know, but like, and back when you could get away with a lot more. Back when edgy was like the big fun thing, you know. Now edgy stuff is very not. No. Oh yeah. Pink guy, yeah. Imagine releasing Kill Yourself or any of his songs in current year. I saw you were thinking for the 321. Oh no, it's the edgy rabbit. Close the gate. Love that song. That was a good song. 2016 is over. I'm sorry. I feel like 2016 was kind of like the final hurrah, you know? 2016 was just like the final hurrah. Before then, it's like Eddie Humor was just kind of fine. Super Iron Ball, thank you for $5. We need to take commission. We need to commission enough artists to make edgy Kumars. Oh my god. I don't know. 2012 was the golden age. I think 2012 was pretty great. I think when Let's Players first popped off was the best time. When Let's Players first popped off, you know? When PewDiePie was like fucking trending with his goddamn amnesia. Playthrough are slender. PewDiePie was slender. Brad was playing all kinds of crazy shit. Markiplier was playing Amnesia, I think. I don't remember what he played. Oh, thank you for the $5. Pippa, my army unit, got me free tickets to a NASCAR race at Charlotte Speedway. You, me, and chat can go. It'll be a good time. I'll even pay for the food. I do not watch NASCAR, but thank you. Brandon, thank you for the $10. Pippa, I may be a little drunk, but I cannot hold it anymore. I love you, bird prisoner. Let me take you away from that prison and marry me. Why do you want to marry my bird? What's the red bread up to these days? I don't know. No. Game Grumps was still Aaron and John. I could have gotten into Game Grumps if I had like started watching it when it was Aaron and John. Oh god, I used to love JonTron uploads. Holy shit, do you guys remember when JonTron actually used to upload consistently? Red to Prey? Oh, I remember Red to Prey. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wasn't Zero Punctuation around that time? This is Silverman, thank you for $5. Spread the word on Twitter. Pippa wants her viewers to die from holding it in for too long. Hashtag, what the fuck? No, you're gonna attract weird fetishes. Yeah. Zero Punctuation never stopped? He's still doing videos. Oh my god, I haven't kept up with that. Oh my god. We're at the MagFest where John and Aaron announced Game Grumps. I remember when the big drama for the year is. I'll never let this go. I remember when the big drama for the year. And I felt like... When Minecon... You guys remember the Yogscast? You guys remember when the Yogscast was constantly on the YouTube homepage? And the big drama was the Yogscast said something mean at Minecon and people were like losing their shit. Remember when that was the big controversy with YouTubers? Do you guys remember when the biggest controversy with YouTubers was they were a little bit too mean and said some profanity around 12-year-olds? God. Times have changed. Never could get into the Yogscast. I thought they were okay. I never got super into them either. I really enjoyed watching... I lived vicariously through them for World of Warcraft a little bit. Because my parents... well, at this point, I had... tried and failed to get World of Warcraft to work on my computer. It ended up like crashing my computer. So I did not have a computer strong enough to run World of Warcraft. So I kind of lived vicariously through the Young's cast when they would play World of Warcraft. Jonathan Parks, thank you for the $5. Thanks for doing the list, Pippa. Granted, I don't know half of these either. Also, watch you because you're edgy, and this edgy YouTube a lot. So a lot, man. Thank you for stopping by. OMG bully videos, OMG fake pranks, oh my god, reaction channels, the horror, and now people complain YouTube is too sanitized. I feel like prank channels were kind of late into the game. I don't think of peak YouTube as the time when like prank channels and reaction content and stuff was a thing. Like Jinx and stuff, right? I think of Jinx as like the end of the era. Leafy is kind of like the end of the era. Like by the time Leafy and stuff started happening, it was kind of dying, right? It was kind of like, eh. Prank channels were 2014? J-Station watch along when? Oh my god. PSP! It was a good console. I didn't really play a lot of it. I thought it was cool that it ran on discs. Why not Super? Because I feel like the PS Vita was just a huge upgrade. I don't know. I didn't have a lot of experience with the PSP. But yeah. I think YouTube was before Ray William Johnson was a thing. Dude, I remember when Ray William Johnson... Sorry, my mind is on old YouTube now. I remember when Ray William Johnson, like, pioneered the thumbnail. Do you guys remember when uploading YouTube videos, you had to perfectly place... There was one specific frame at the exact middle of your video, and you had to put your thumbnail in the exact middle frame of your video? God. Was AIDS to try and do it? I never did it. I never did it. It was fucking incredible. I remember seeing Ray William Johnson doing it, and I was like, holy shit. This man is cutting edge. This man is the Tosh.0 of the internet. Wow. Wow. Remember when you could decorate your channel like a profile? Dude, do you remember YouTube groups? Do you remember being able to join YouTube groups and have like communities and talk to people like in forums and shit on YouTube? Do you remember being able to have animated avatars on YouTube? Do you remember fucking when customized URLs came out? And it was like only like the really big channels? Fine Lane, thank you for the $5. Modded PSP is at the same tier as custom firmware DS, maybe better. Modded PSP could just do so much. Modded PS Vita can play PSP games also. I remember, holy shit, Bees, I haven't seen you in forever. Forgot you're even still modded. Do you guys remember when every YouTube channel had to have a unique name? I'm sorry, well, it's fine, man. It's fine. It was just like, whoa, Bees, holy shit. Every YouTube channel had to have a unique name. And that's how everybody ended up with the word studios in their name. Do you guys remember everybody putting studios and productions in their name? And it's just a fucking... It's just like one guy recording with Hypercam 2. And his fucking channel name is like Black Wolf Productions. Toxic Gaming Studios. You're so old? I am not old. This is like very young stuff for most people, I feel like. I feel like for my audience, a lot of this stuff is very... Okay, here's the thing. I am young. I just got into the internet much earlier than most people my age did. I am very young. I have just been terminally online for a very fucking long time. X, what do you mean X? 30, 40, what the fuck? Oh my god. Let's I think it was 333. A large part of why I watch your streams is that you remind me of mid-2010s internet. Keep it up. I don't know if that's a compliment, but thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment, but I appreciate it. You're 33. I'm not 33! Oh my god. Oh my god, their zoomer radar is broken. I'm pretty fucking zoomer. I am pretty fucking zoomer. It's just getting onto the internet at a very young age fucked up my brain. And I am stuck in a nostalgia mode for a time that I wasn't even, like, conscious enough to be aware of. I feel like... like... I was watching YouTube before most of my friends had, like... or most of the people my age had even, like, bothered going on the computer, you know? Like... I don't know. Utopianic saying of the $5. Do you keep going back to look at ED's offended page as a 12-year-old too? I hear the Miku Clown song. Yeah, Karakuri Purell, I think. There was a time when YouTube was niche. There was. God. Did you go to Gaia Online? Nah. I used to look at Gaia Online when it came up and, like, I would look up, like, obscure topics, right? I would look up obscure topics. And Gaia Online forums were, like, the only places people would talk about some of these things. And I would just be scrolling through the Gaia Online forum thread on a specific topic. Did you see the Chris Chan saga unfold in real time? I wasn't following it in real time, but I do remember a lot of key events happening and being talked about. Chat, I cannot answer questions about world events. Did you play Maple Story? Nah. I thought it was like an e-data game. Mofo, thank you for that. $10? Aha, 33. I wish I was 33. I remember buying my first cassette tape. It was a game for my Atari computer. Here's how you know Pippa is a zoomer. Boys, she doesn't remember AOL. Oh. I have experience with MSN. Curl Kamui, thank you for becoming BPP. Pippa, thanks for all you do. Have a good night. And thank you. Why, thank you. Speaking of which, is this centered? Windows XP icons. Windows XP icons, chat. The definitive tier list. I saw this by complete fucking chance. But your Neopets account age is 35, I bet. I used to set my Neopets account's age to like 100 because I was way too young to be on there. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Chat, what were you? Which one of these were you? The duck? Chess game? It's just superior? Here's my definitive tier list. I don't even remember some of these. I never saw anybody with this. I never used this. I never saw anybody with this. I think I saw this. Yeah. I remember picking the astronaut. What the fuck were these? Windows XP user icons. Oh yeah. The school accounts for astronauts? Oh. The duck goes in S tier. Iconic. Simplistic. White background with a pop of yellow. Beautiful. I'm trying to remember. Grandma Ken used to use the flower, so I'm kind of biased. I'm gonna put that in S tier. This was Grandma Ken's logo. Blue and orange, complementary colors. Looks fantastic. Stands out pretty well against like the light blue background. The chess. Iconic. The one everybody used who doesn't even play chess? The one fucking icon everybody uses if they don't play chess. I use the chess one to look smart, right? I would use the chess icon and I would boot up the computer in front of my family, right? And I'd be like... Right? Gotta impress them. I never played chess. I was shit at checkers. And it just looks good. It just looks good. It is like the most edgy looking out of all of them. Fish. S tier. Very solid choice. It looked a lot better back in the day. Here, it doesn't look as good. I feel like I remember it being a lot more vibrant. Maybe it was the computer monitors. Skateboard. D tier. D tier. Can barely even fucking tell what it is. Not good. I'm sorry, bros. I'm sorry. D tier on the skateboard. The green background, not very complimentary or anything. Yeah. Generic ass wallpaper look. Actually, you know what? C tier. It's not fucking horrible. It's not fucking horrible. But it's just not iconic. It's just not iconic. This is like a 90-year-old woman would choose this. You know? Like, oh, I'm such a beach goer, you know? Yeah. Beach parasol screams live, laugh, love, yeah. The plane, very cool in concept, but very poor execution. It's pretty badass for what it is, but it also just kind of blends together. And the icons, they were pretty small, you know? The fucking monitor resolution was not that big. Not great. Yeah, it's too blue. Dirt bike, S tier. Iconic. Looked pretty good, being small like that. Vacation was a soccer mom thing? Dirt bike, good contrast. Looked good. Looked pretty fucking good. Looked pretty sick. It's not like the fucking skateboarder fans. No. No. Butterfly? B tier. Not great. White background, blue butterfly. But not a whole lot of pop, right? Not a whole lot of pop. It's not like as vibrant, it feels like, as like a lot of these other ones. Yeah, it's a very mom icon. It's a very mom icon. D tier, the car. The only people that picked this were the people who always wanted to be the car in Monopoly. Nobody else would pick this. There. Can barely tell. I mean, like, you can tell that it's like a car, right? But it's not even like a cool car. It's not even a cool car. Yeah, who would pick that? The race car in Monopoly is the best piece. Do you make the race car in Monopoly your entire personality? If you make the fucking race car from Monopoly your entire personality, this is the one you pick. It's not a good icon. Also, yeah, the thimble is pretty based. Cat icon, S tier. Entirely indicative of the internet at the time. The cat icon is brilliant. You know, if somebody had the cat icon, that they were delightfully quirky, but in the way that was acceptable to be so. Pre-2010. Cat icon sucks. It's ugly. Fuck you. The cat icon was a fucking beginning of an era. C tier max. It's about what the cat represents, chat! I do remember, it looked kind of blurry, even for like the photos and shit, right? Like, this was not like a very high quality or high definition photo. Oh, what the cat represents, chat. A tier, the dog. Kind of blended in, was kind of hard to tell what it was. Yeah, Penguin of Doom. Dog's pretty good, but it's not great. I literally never saw anybody use this. I literally never saw anybody use this. Has anyone seen anybody use this? I don't even fucking remember this one. I don't even fucking remember this one. Like, I think now it looks nice. You use that, Chronic Mathematic? Yes? No? 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 That was alright, maybe sit there. Never saw anybody use it. I don't know. I don't know. Green Dream. Never saw somebody with that avatar. being too harsh. Maybe it's a C tier. Maybe it's a C tier. The flower? I'm biased. Put it in B tier. I don't remember anybody ever using this one either. I don't really remember anyone using this one either. But it is pretty neat. Yeah. Kind of a mom icon. Frog S tier. S tier. It's about what the frog represents, chat. Even if you think that the frog isn't that great. The frog and the duck are two sides of the same coin. And they're amazing. The guitar? Also S tier. It's about what the guitar represents, chat. The guitar is what we all wanted to be. The guitar is what we had dreams of being. Just like the skateboard posers, but a little bit more normie. Actually, no, just as normie. We all wanted to know how to play guitar. We all wanted to be in a band. Bass, whatever. I never tried the banging guitar. I don't fucking know, man. I never played that shit. A horse. As a horse lover, I must rank the horse picture in D tier. Because the only people that use this are the bitchy horse girls. I really like horses, but anybody with the horse icon is absolutely a bitch. Anybody with the horse icon is absolutely a Karen or a school secretary. Friday icon in B. It's just kind of mid tier. It's just kind of mid tier. The karate icon is cool. It kind of reeks of The Karate Kid is still my favorite movie, even though it's been out for like 10 years now. At the time of this releasing, Karate Kid is much older now. A classic. The Palm Trees is a classic. Just kind of a staple, kind of a default. Kind of a default. Cool boys use the karate icon because it made them feel strong. Oh, that does sound true. Palm trees equals corporate account? Yeah, I kind of feel that. I kind of feel that. It reminds me of like movies and stuff, you know? Movies always take place in California and they always show you the palm trees. Snowflake, another A tier. Little bit too much blue. But it also hits just right, you know? This is like pre-Frozen ruining the snow theme and everything. That's pretty good. Talk about S tier. S tier. I didn't play any sports. I didn't want to play any sports. But if you had the soccer icon, you were a pretty cool kid. Or adult, maybe. I don't know. If you're an adult using that, actually, I don't know. Soccer. Man, shut the fuck up. Too many S's? I can't help it if the Windows XP icons were a fucking legendary lineup. Spaceman? A tier. Very cool, very iconic. I wonder if it was a real photo. Does people think Karate Kid has Jackie Chan? Isn't the... Jackie Chan is in that second Karate Kid movie, isn't he? Isn't Jackie Chan... They came out with the second Karate Kid movie, and it's got like the... How do I say this nicely? Remake, yeah. But it's actually about like Kung Fu, isn't it? The Karate Kid remake. It's actually about Kung Fu. Yeah, Jaden Smith. Yeah. Yeah, it is Kung Fu. Yeah, see, I remember, chat. And I have seen the original Karate Kid. And it did not take me seeing Cobra Kai to go watch the original Karate Kid. Well, get fucked. This, I never even saw this. I don't even remember this one. I don't even remember this one. The spaceman is a real photo though? Maybe I'll put it in S tier. I'll put this one down here. How about that? There we go. Kind of balance it out a little bit. Was Cobra Kai good? It was okay. The Karate Kid... or not Karate Kid, Cobra Kai! Cobra Kai was good in that it was released on YouTube and it was actually okay. Right? Like, Cobra Kai was originally released on YouTube! Chad, it was a YouTube Red original, if I remember correctly. And they released the first episode for free, I think? And it was actually pretty good. But it didn't convince me to buy YouTube Red. I was not old enough to know what Karate Kid is. I literally just... What? It was okay for a low-budget YouTube series, yeah. Never got why I expanded to Netflix. No. I don't understand why Cobra Kai, like, took off. People treat Cobra Kai like it's a fucking, like, Breaking Bad. It's not a fucking Breaking Bad. Cobra Kai is a Breaking Bad of YouTube. Which is not saying much. That's like saying this is like the gourmet of the Walmart dinner, frozen dinner section. You know? It's like, what does that really mean? What does that really entail? So yeah, there's my tier list about that. I forgot what all these... Oh, I also grabbed a console tier list. What is gourmet of Walmart frozen meals? I don't know. I prefer the Schwann's frozen dinners the most out of everything. Oh, yeah, gourmet Walmart frozen dinner is Stouffer's lasagna. There's a lot of repeats on these. Trash. Hold on. Never touched. I never touched that. I don't recognize that. I don't recognize that. I don't recognize that. No. Is this a fucking PC? Schwann's Pippa was rich. Dude, the fucking Schwann's truck came to my really fucking ghetto neighborhood for like 2 months. And for that time, I lived the dream. The Schwann's truck, I lived in this really, really bad, infamous neighborhood. And it would come like every 2 weeks, I think. And man. And then they stopped. I'm just gonna kind of like blow through here. A tier. A tier. B tier. The original Xbox was not a masterpiece, I'm sorry. I don't think I ever played this. I can't even tell what this is. I can't tell what this is, like a PS3, I think. I don't know. C tier. This is just my very off-the-cuff responses, chat. My very off-the-cuff responses. You know, not thinking a whole lot about it. Not thinking a whole lot about it, just kind of going for it, you know? I can't tell what that is from here. I can't tell what that is. Just kind of winging it. Is this an Xbox 360? I can't tell. Is this an Xbox 360 or Xbox? No. One? Xbox One? Xbox One. Okay, C tier. The Master Race is PC, actually. The Wii U. B tier. Is this a PS4? Or what is this? Is this PS4? No. What is this? That is PS4? There you go. There you go, chat. There you go. What's that in the GOAT tier? PC Master Race, PlayStation 2, PS Vita. You're okay with this list? Oh. PlayStation 2, Master Race, yeah. What about the Dreamcast? I never played it. finally accept all this. Oh, wow. Wow. You know, I'm not getting as much hate as I thought I would. Typical Sony phony. Man, look at these fucking Sony consoles I have down here. Man, fuck off. PS3 X360 gen was a shitty low frame. Huh? PS2 base low? DVD player Pippa? Shut up! 360 is way too low. Is it really though? $360 belongs way higher. I don't know. Xbox has never super appealed to me. Xbox has never super appealed to me, chat. I always kind of felt like the only good thing about Xbox really was like Halo, you know? If you take away Halo, what do you have? What do you have, chat? You have that shitty fucking like Gears of War? I never played Gears of War, I'm sorry. Viva Pinata! Oh my god. Million other things? 360 had Steins Gate, so did the PS Vita. You have Uno. Yeah, you do have Uno. You also have a very shitty fucking Microsoft Online system. Fucking Microsoft Online pioneering the whole goddamn fucking digital cash shop and fucking day one patches. Let's boot up the fucking Xbox store so we can fucking download the rest of the game. Trying to find a fucking username. Fucking Xbox Live. Fucking Xbox Live. Trying to find an untaken username. Bullshit, man. Bullshit. At least Xbox Live never got turbo hacked. To be fair, PSN was worse. I feel like PSN wasn't as necessary. I feel like PlayStation Network was not as necessary. PlayStation Network was not shoved down your throat as much as Microsoft fucking Live or whatever the fuck it was called. What was the word? They were all bad. Don't get me wrong, they're all bad. Actually, what might be the worst out of all of them, in terms of just sheer online play, has always been Nintendo's eShop. Internet connectivity with the Wii was fucking impossible back in the day. Connecting your fucking DS to the internet was fucking impossible. I remember you had to like change the security. I remember convincing my parents to change the security system. I forget what it was. There was like this very... Oh god, does anyone remember what this was? In order to connect like... The WEP! WPA! Yeah! Oh my god! I remember having to like fight with my parents! I remember having to fight with my parents to change that! Oh god. Oh, it was so bad. Yes, only did WEP? Yeah. It was so bad. The Wii shop, like the Wii online stuff was pretty shit, but I liked that it was like the beginning of really porting over classic games. I remember the first time I ever played Kirby was on the Wii. I played the original Kirby game, I think. Please, please don't use WEP. Is it free internet? And dealing with internet stuff all the same? I got belted for trying to fuck with the router myself. Oh no. Oh no. Do not use WAP. It's incredibly insecure. Well, I think you had to be able to connect your DS. Listen, man, I lived in the fucking boonies. Nobody was fucking with my internet, man. Not expecting this much nostalgia tonight. Nintendo 64, did you play in it? I had very brief experiences with the N64. I pretty much did not play the N64, but I did have like brief experiences with it of playing like a little tiny bit. Let's put it this way. I did not own an N64, and I did not have anyone immediately in my family that had an N64, so I did not get like proper experiences with it. N64 was my first console. DK64 was shit. Was the shit. I just upgraded my fucking Nintendo online service just so I could play the N64 games. And then I found out that the controller is like impossible to get. You've done the GameCube dirty. The GameCube was shit. I was lied to! I was lied to! They told me, the fucking GameCube people, they were like, it's portable. We have, take your GameCube on the go with you. We sell these portable cases. You can just stick your GameCube into the little case and you can take it with you on vacation. Hook it up at your friend's house. You fell for that scam? I fell for that scam. And it was a fucking scam. It did have a it does have a handle! It does have a handle! That is true, chat! It does have a handle! And like fucking 6 chords to manage. But the handle! It has a handle! She didn't use the handle. Bro, I fell hook, line, and sinker. I fell hook, line, and sinker. I bought the well, I didn't buy it. My fucking family bought it for me as a gift. They bought me the fucking, the travel case, the official travel case. It has a fucking lock pin on it. It has everything segregated. It has a slot that's perfect to put the games in. Perfect slot for the fucking controllers. Can I find it? Can I find it? I also had the DS one, and that one was actually worth it. GameCube travel case. Oh yeah. Intech aluminum hard case. I'm gonna show you this bad boy. I had this. I had this bad boy, chat. This was for the GameCube. I had the pockets. You got the memory card pockets on the right-hand side. I don't know what you were supposed to put on the left. Controllers, maybe? I think this top one was for games. I don't remember. But your console obviously went here. This thing is looking fucking disgusting. What's the... Oh my god, were you supposed to put the games up top? I don't know. I just kind of shoved shit wherever it would fit. Wherever it would fit. Are you sure you weren't rich? My stuff was secondhand, man. But this my parents actually did buy for me. My parents actually did buy this for me. Because the idea was that I would take my GameCube whenever I went to go see my grandma. How much were these new? They're like $50 now. I wonder how much these were new. Yeah, portable, quote unquote. Portable. That's a cool idea, actually. It was so fucking impractical. Dude, fighting with the television every time to be able to plug this shit back into the TV. Fucking fighting with the TV in order to be able to plug the shit in. God. I just carry the console. Did you ever have the screen attachment? No. Backpack cube. GameCube only has like 3 cords. Okay. You have the power cord. And you have the shit that plugs into the TV. And then you have the fucking... the cords on your controllers that you have to fucking wrap up every time. And then you have your games. And then you have your memory cards. You still have it, Pippa? Yeah, it's actually still... I still have this. It's back with my parents. Somewhere... in storage. I still have this. I did not own a Wavebird. Can I have it? No, it's mine. You can find these on eBay for like $40 though. Oh, sorry, $50. You can buy these on eBay for $50 if you want one. Wow. I had no idea you were supposed to put the games up top. I thought you were supposed to stack them in the little slot things. But I also did not keep my GameCube cases. I had the little plastic things. Do you guys remember the plastic cases that they sold for GameCube games that would scratch up your fucking disc regardless? I'm gonna try and find those. GameCube game case. Mall. They did not protect your game for shit. Hold on. Grabbing a picture. I don't think this is like the exact one that I had. Or exact ones. But like these. These. I still have my GameCube, but I don't have a sick crate to store it in. Well, you should pick up a sick crate. You should pick up a sick crate. Do you guys remember the internal struggle of going to fucking Walmart to pick up a memory card and debating whether or not it was worth investing in like one of the big fucking memory cards or just getting a small memory card? Because on one hand, right now, like you only need like a few more saves and shit, right? You only need like a few more saves. You don't need a lot of space. But then you end up with like a fucking million memory cards. I kept getting old memory cards dumped on me. And I still managed to fill them up. And I remember the pain of, do I save my game? I don't have enough space. Do I save over one of my old games? And who do I sacrifice? As a thought, thank you for the 14 Mexicans. Oh, it's a hot dog. Did you have PS1 and PS2 memory cards? Yeah. Never got extra memory card sets? Oh. Couldn't afford it. They were fucking expensive. Memory cards were pretty fucking expensive. Like SD cards are so much cheaper now in comparison. 14 old Mexicans. I remember the GameCube having the thick memory cards. I remember GameCube. Was it GameCube? The GameCube memory cards. I don't know if it was like a third-party creator or something, where they made like the big fancy bulky ones. These look like Game Boy cartridges. Maybe it wasn't GameCube. I don't remember which one it was, but there was some company out there that made like memory cards where they were like bulbous. Like when you plugged them in, like the top part was like fucking huge. They were like... I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if I'll ever find those. I had like a glittery one. Was it the N64 Rumble Pack? I don't think so. They're called Rumble Packs, are they? Did I have Rumble Pack? A Rumble Pack? No. No, because I didn't play the N4. What? What? Thank you for the $5. Look up the Lara Croft memory card. Memory card. Oh my god. Holy shit. I would have lost my shit if I had seen something like this. I would have lost my shit seeing something like this. Oh my god. What the fuck? Is that real? Yeah, it's real. Oh my god. It couldn't have been a Rumble Pack. I don't think I had a Rumble Pack. It was like... They were like... This really big memory card. God. The Lara Croft Save Her Own Adventures on the PlayStation. Collector's Edition. Oh my god. I love the Lara Croft games. Those are some of my favorites. And then the Lara Croft movie came out and I was so hyped and it was one of the worst movies I had ever seen. The Lara Croft movie that came out was my first real introduction to like video game movies. And it was fucking horrible. Did you ever lock the butler in the freezer? I don't remember ever doing that. I do remember going like kind of schizo because the butler follows you around. Angelina Jolie one? I think she was in it. It really do be looking like a bootleg. It kind of does. All video game movies are trash. Yeah, I didn't realize at that time though. The Blood Rain movie was also something. What did you think of Postal? The best video game movie. Hostel was the best video game adaptation in the movie ever. Hell yeah. For me, it was Mario Brothers. Movie, God, Lord, all. I never saw it, but I saw a review of it. Pikachu movie was good. Detective Pikachu? Detective Pikachu was pretty good. Pretty good. Curious, you're allowed to play on stream the classic Lara Croft game in the future? Is there a port of it anywhere? I don't even know how I would. Like, I don't know what it's available on. Original game. Microsoft Windows, there's a PC port? They're all on PC. They're on Steam. Okay. And yeah, I'm totally down for playing that. The hell is that? It's a Lara Croft memory card. On Steam. Man, I keep finding out. I am not used to old games being on PC. I am not used to fucking old games being on PC. I remember for the longest time, it was such a fight to get any game on the PC, and now it feels like everything is on PC and I never even hear about it. Imports work okay? Steam and GOG? GOG versions always the most preferable. There are a lot of them now. Yeah, there are a lot of them now, and I had no fucking idea. Mortal Kombat was fun. A lot of PS1 games were on PC due to the CD media. Tons of Japanese games are on Steam. I feel so, I guess, overwhelmed now. I remember back in the day, finding like a Japanese game was like the big thing. I remember back in the day, finding like a Japanese import of a game or whatever was like a fucking holy grail. And it was rare even on like eBay. And now it's like you can just fucking download them, man. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even fucking matter. All these obscure games are now like fucking common and mainstream. I'm gonna burn through another tier list. Tier was one of the first Japanese games on Steam. Was it? 𝐿 was on Steam. Steam. Okay. I'm gonna power through this. Don't hate me. 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 Don't hate. Maybe hate me. I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't hate me. 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 Rate my list, chat. Blaziken indeed. Blaziken is so fucking ugly. Chat! Chat, don't you fucking lie to me, chat! Don't you fucking lie to me, chat! When you got Torchic! When you fucking brought it up! Roll me a sapphire for the first time! When you... Oh, Turbo, fuck you! Thank you for the $10! Oh, is your icon Grovel? Is your fucking icon, Grovile? What's his name? The pre-evolution between Torterra and Turtwig. What's his name? I don't remember. I remember booting up. Oh, he's Turtwig? Oh, okay. I remember booting up Pokemon Ruby. Grotle, that's his name. I don't know where I got Grovel from. Grotle. Okay. I remember leveling up Torchic and being horrified at seeing Combuskin. And I remember getting a Blaziken and being even more horrified. Torchic deserved better. Torchic deserved better! Oh, Grovel's this one. Grovile. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm forgetting the names of the fucking Pokemon. I'm actually fucking... Oh no. Yeah, Grovel's this one. Grovel evolves from... Treecko evolves into Grovel, which evolves into... Sceptile? Is that his name? I don't remember. Robo deserved better. Trico deserved better. Yeah, this is 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭. God. Swampert's the best. Dude. No. Mudkip was great, and Mudkip deserved better. Score Bunny was great and deserved better. Piplup was god tier and deserved better. Piplup was a god among men and deserved better. Litten. Okay, we can all agree on this one, right? Chat, we can all agree on this one. Litten, I think literally everybody agrees Litten deserved better. Like, this thing isn't the absolute worst, but when we all got Litten, we were pretty disappointed. Bexy Fitness and thank you for the $2. All furries are low tier based. Dude, do you see, like, the fucking, like... Maybe they are. Maybe all the furries are low tier. I don't know. I feel like... People want to fuck Charizard, right? Super Bell, thank you for the... Oh, shit. Super Bell, thank you for the $5. Whenever possible, I wonder trade Tepix named Faithful. Oh my god. JL710, thank you for the 33. This is the list I can actually agree with. Looking at it for a minute, Blastoise deserves better though. Blastoise is fantastic in the art. Blastoise, like, let me show you some of the fucking... Okay, let me... Chat, I'm gonna show you a point. Hold on. Like, let's look at the Blastoise art. Okay. Like, let me show you the, like, Blastoise TCGs, right? Okay, look at this art. Look at this art. He looks pretty cool here, right? He looks pretty cool. And then... Hold on, I'm trying to find, like, an in-game screenshot. Blastoise suffered from getting ported into 3D and getting kind of fucked. Blastoise looked better before he became 3D. Oh, that's a fucked up image. His eyes are fucked. Blastoise just does not look powerful in 3D. His arms are too stubby. He lacks the power. He looks derpy. He did not transfer well, I feel like. That one's a bit better. But this is what he ends up actually looking like in game, you know? It just is not as good. Oh, here's like it. Hold on. Here's an actual in-game screenshot. Like, look at that. Dude, he's not badass. He's not badass. You know? It's just not cool. It's just not cool in 3D. Look at that. Look at what they did to him in Pokemon Unite. Honestly, Typhlosion also suffered from that, but I really love Typhlosion. Typhlosion in the games got fucking butchered, right? Because canonically, Typhlosion's like fire only appears when he's like angry or like doing an attack or whatever the fuck. For the bulk of things, Typhlosion is just a very naked looking ferret. Look at him. What did they do to my boy? What did they do to my boy? Does this look like a third evolution? Does this look like a third evolution of a Pokemon? I don't hate it. I really like it. He looks like he'd be a normal type though. Doesn't he look like he'd be like a fucking normal type? Like a normal fire type and you'd find him on like Route 4? He'd be on Route 4, chat. He would not be your starter. But his fucking sprite art. It was so much cooler. It was so much cooler. Yeah, ferret evolution. When you use a firestone on a ferret. Look at him. It was so much better. It was so much better! The fire comes out when he attacks. Yeah, but that's not good enough. That's not good enough. Oh my god, a Screen Rant article talking about this exact same thing, and they're featuring him. My people. I don't actually like Screen Rant. Screen Rant is a bunch of filler. This isn't that bad. This is not that bad. It's not good. It's not good, but it's not this. It's not this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's dead inside. Oh my god, he got the Blastoise treatment. Where he just looks dead. Oh god. Look at him. No thoughts, head empty. No thoughts, head empty. Oh my god. He's like a fucking doll. He looks like a fucking doll, chat. He's zoinked down right here. This is my boy. He got fucking ruined. Typhlosion, yeah, used to be one of the coolest starters. He's got this fucking like collar of flames. And then he just turns into a fucking normal fire type looking ass. Yeah, in a disinterested pose. He just looks like he's like contemplating his life. It looks like he's about to bend over to take a sip from a water fountain. Yeah, this thing also boring as fuck now. Like, removing the terrain. It's like they didn't remove the trio's terrain. Why did you... That it? That it? That's it for this list? Come on, there's a lot more examples in this. There's a lot more examples in this. Man. Is there an article talking about like the Pokemon design inconsistencies? I remember the transition from like 2D to 3D. I feel like some things changed. I feel like something's changed. Like Ghastly. I feel like Ghastly just kind of turned into a little bit of a different Pokemon. Pokemon 2D verse Pokemon worst 3D versions. Please never go 3D. Well, I'm gonna go 3D eventually. Nidoqueen! Nidoqueen is a fucking another example of this. And Nidoqueen. Dude, when I saw these sprites... Okay. When I had Nidoqueen in Gen 1. My copy of Pokemon Blue, I had a Nidoqueen. Or Nidoking. I didn't have Nidoqueen. I had Nidoking. Because I had a Pokemon card based on him. I thought these things were like kaijus. Yes, I know this is Nidoking. I had a card on him. And I remember I got a Nidoqueen. And I did not like it. Nidoqueen already looked kind of stumpy. But I thought this thing was supposed to be like a kaiju. I thought this thing was supposed to be like a giant kaiju or something, you know? I thought this thing was supposed to be like this big, like badass, like the Charizards in the anime. You know? Based on rabbits, are they? I thought they were based on mice. I don't know. I thought it was supposed to be something big. But they're so small. They're so small in game. They're so small in game. Oh my god, Charmander. Charmander ruined. Why did they make Charmander orange sorbet? Why did they make Charmander orange sorbet? I have so much Charmander merch. I have so much Charmander merch, and in all the physical pieces of merchandise, chat, I can fucking show you. I have a collection of Charmander cards. I have a Charmander plushie. I have the Charmander fucking the ones that are on like the little balls. I forget what they were for. I had fucking like Charmander keychains and shit, man. I had a marble with Charmander on it. I had an official fucking Pokemon marble with Charmander on it, man. I fucking love Charmander. Why did they make him pastel orange? Why did they... Yes, marbles. Why did they make him pastel orange? Same thing happened to Charizard. They fucked the colors, chat. How can you hate Charizard? I don't. Why did they fucking ruin the colors? I don't understand. I don't understand, chat. The original Shiny Charizard was better too, if I remember correctly. Hold on. Shiny Charizard versions. There we go. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I take that opinion back. Never mind. That was nostalgia. Never mind. That was nostalgia talking. Never mind. Never mind. Gen 3 Shiny Charizard is better. Never mind. Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, Gen 2 Shiny Charizard's kind of like Barney. I remember him looking so much cooler in my mind. I recant my opinion, chat. Oh, God. Is there like a list of like the shiny changes? Shiny changes Gen 2, Gen 3. They changed a few of them, didn't they? There's a few, yeah. Oh, thanks for the tiny ass image. So Gen 2 on the left, Gen 3 on the right. I feel like the Gen 3 Ponyta is infinitely better. Yeah, a lot of these Gen 3s are better. Except for this, like, what the fuck? Well, I don't know. I feel like Electabuzz, you just can't win either way. Electabuzz? I don't remember. I don't really win either way. But... Oh. Talk about a fucking downgrade. Talk about a fucking downgrade, chat. Gen 2 Rapidash looked sick. Gen 2 Rapidash was pretty fucking nice. I like the purple. I feel like it fits. If you want to do a shiny party, you know, I feel like if you put this with a Ninetales, it would look really good. You don't like the gray fire? Not really. Not with the yellow body. I feel like it looked better in Gen 3 with a little bit muted of colors. When it was a bit more muted of colors, it looked better. But with the bright-ass yellow and the gray, I don't think so. Can't afford purple no more, I know. Ponyta's flames are blues, why is Rapidash is gray? Ponyta's flames are also kind of changing in color, I feel like. Not to the same extent. But I was really disappointed, like, evolving a shiny Ponyta into shiny Rapidash. Because it doesn't feel the same. It does not feel the same. Are there any more example images? This is... more... yeah, I like the Gen 3 ones better, actually. You know what? Gen 3 made the right choice. I feel like with most of these. I don't know, man. I don't understand why they haven't changed some of the shinies. Like, shiny Persian is literally just regular Persian. Have you guys seen the difference between regular Persian and shiny Persian? Persian, Pokemon, shiny. It's the same Pokemon. It's literally the same Pokemon. Hold on. Look at this. Which one's which, chat? Which one's which? Which one's the shiny, chat? Left or right? Take a guess. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, it is bad. One in the middle? No. It's not the one in the middle, chat! Left, right, pink ears. If you guessed pink ears, you would be correct. Shiny Persian has pink ears, and that is like the only discernible difference. It is fucking pathetic. It is fucking pathetic. You can barely even fucking tell. You can barely fucking tell. Let's do it with Shiny Glaceon. Hold on. Shiny Glaceon. Which one's which, chat? Is the one on the left shiny, or is the one on the right shiny? Take a guess. This one, I actually prefer the shiny. Because it feels like it should have been the initial design to begin with. Chat, if you guessed the one on the left is shiny, you would be correct. If you guessed the Glaceon on the left is shiny, you would be correct. And if you're sitting there thinking, what the fuck, the one on the left is how I imagine Glaceon in my brain? Yeah, same. When I think of Glaceon, I think of like the style on the left with like the really light blues and everything. Better contrast. It looks so much better, doesn't it? Like, it's just a very slight change. It's like a very slight change. But it looks better. Like, it's not worth shiny hunting over, but it looks better. And when you see, like, Glaceon merch, like, it feels like it errs on the side of more blue, doesn't it? Like, let me bring up some Glaceon merch. Chat, like, look at this. When you look at this merch, you think of, like, the design on the left, right? When you look at the merch, it's like you think of like the design that's on the left. Because it's like more blue, it's more vibrant. But it's like, no, the one on the right is the real Glaceon. The real shiny Glaceon, or the normal Glaceon is the one on the right. Isn't that fucking hilarious? The fucking merch must be using the shiny Glaceon design. I swear to God, because it looks that much better. Like even the Glaceon Build-A-Bear, right? Hold on, like let me bring these up on screen directly, right? And you guys can compare. Look at this. Does this not look more like the one on the left? This is the Build-A-Bear, you got gaslit by merchandise. Does it not look more like the one on the left? This is the Build-A-Bear Glaceon. I ended up buying this. I ended up buying this. Let me bring up more merch. Let me bring up more merch, chat. Look at this. This is the official. These are these little like they're like $10. They're the Eevee collection. I don't know what you call them. And you might be thinking, nah, it doesn't like look like that different, right? Like it doesn't like it's not like it's not like fucking like, it could be the one on the left, but let me show you some merch that's in the original colors. Hold on, I'm just gonna have to take a screenshot of this image because this is like the perfect image to show you guys. Are you winning? No. Like, look at this. This is very obviously in these colors, right? Like, this is very obviously the actual colors. Maybe they just decided to use the shiny colors for everything. They really fucking must have. They really fucking must have. That looks bootleg. It does look bootleg, doesn't it? But that's official merch. This is like watching a Mandela effect video. To try to gaslight us. Did I just blow your fucking mind, chat? Did I just blow your fucking mind? I could be a Pokemon YouTuber. I don't think I've ever seen anybody talk about this before. I don't think I've ever seen a Pokemon YouTube video talk about this. Man, I should get them to pay me for the idea. Does Pippa go on Cerebi? Not really. I only use Cerebi for its Pokedex. And the leaks. They don't have official color scheme palettes for their artists, don't they? I'm pretty sure they do. I mean, everyone else is pretty consistent. You don't see fucking Umbreon using his shiny form. And his shiny form is a lot higher regarded. And you don't see Persian merch that's of like the like, Persian is in a very identical situation, right? On Bulbapedia, I like Bulbapedia for specific information. Cerebi is good for leaks and the Pokedex. Like, saying which Pokemon are in a specific generation and, like, what route they're on. And Bulbapedia, I prefer for, like, really getting into, like, the nitty-gritty, finding out as much info on a topic as possible. I sound fucking dumb. Yeah, when I'm looking... Yeah, when I'm looking at Pokemon lore, I go to Bulbapedia. And when I'm looking for the Pokemon leaks, whether or not they're official, I go to Cerebi. There you go. Yeah, there's my quick impersonation, yeah. Pokemon Persian merch. Right, like, look at this. So, official Persian merch does not fall into the same trappings. Official Persian merch uses the right ear color. We got shiny Leafeon. Isn't it like the exact same fucking thing if I remember correctly? Shiny Leafeon. Oh, sorry. Shiny Leafeon is kind of like the inverse. Where it's like the shiny looks like it would be like the bootleg version. Can I find an image that doesn't spoil it? I'll just send it. I guess. There's like no good comparison. Any Leafeon comparison. There's like no good comparison images. Here's one that also shows Glaceon. No, fuck, that one didn't work. Good enough. Shiny Leafeon is just kind of like it kind of feels like you didn't have the exact paint. We're bleeding viewers. Yeah, this is what happens when you talk about Pokemon. Non-stop. This is not real. This is not real. That is somebody's edit. This thing is what a lot of people think Leafeon should look like, and I fucking agree. Actually, I prefer the version where it's more orange. But yeah, shiny Leafeon looks like they were like, hey, can you make a second copy of this? And the person was like, ah, shit, I don't have the exact paint. Is this close enough? It's just not, it's not that good. Infrig just bring bums out about shinies and design. I tuned out like 10 minutes back. I am at the midnight mark, so I think I'm gonna call it here. Good news though, Leafeon has a Build-A-Bear and it's actually really cute. The Leafeon Build-A-Bear is actually pretty fucking cute. It's infinitely better than the Eevee. It's actually a lot better than a lot of the other. See, Leafeon is... If anything, I prefer the Build-A-Bear Leafeon's colors. Oh, isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? He's got a cool cloak. Yeah, this is the online cloak bundle thing. But, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for talking about Pokemon with me. Thank you for talking about Pokemon with me. Maybe I'll make a clickbait video where I talk about how Glaceon is a victim of the Mandela effect or some shit. Probably not. God, I hate Pokemon YouTube. I wanted to be a Pokemon YouTuber, and I saved up and bought a bunch of like packs and everything to open. And I wanted to do like card opening videos and everything. But the more I watched Pokemon YouTube, the more I was like, I don't want to be part of that community. Pokemon community is kind of like... My best way of describing the Pokemon like YouTube community is that like one person will come up with a video idea and then it feels like everybody else does the same shit. And it's like, And it's there's a lot of really interesting things about Pokemon. Maybe I'm just too deep into Pokemon. I don't even think I'm that deep. I am not anywhere near as deep as a lot of the people that I've seen on a lot of the places that I go on. But fucking Pokemon YouTube channels don't cover a lot of the more interesting discussions. They just recycle the same shit over and again. They're like, this secret about Lavender Town. Lavender Town this, Lavender Town this. This is what a Pokemon region based on this real-life place would look like. This is what a Pokédex would look like if it was based on this region. This is what these Pokemon would look like if they were. This is what a fucking evolution of Eevee would look like if it was this type. Here's why we will never get another Eeveelution. Eeveelutions, are they overrated? I hate Pokemon YouTube. It triggers my Pipkin. It triggers my Pipkin. I'm not that deep into Pokemon. I'm not that deep into Pokemon, right? I feel like I'm a little bit deeper into Pokemon than average. But these videos feel like they're just like as surface level normie as it could possibly fucking get. These fucking Pokemon... I'm sorry, blacklist me from Pokemon YouTube. I don't care. Bridge is burnt. Pokemon YouTube is the fucking kids' channels of video games. Like, it is the fucking, like, filler. It is the fucking BuzzFeed Kotaku article, man. It is the fucking recycled content. Let's pay people on Fiverr to write videos for us. Yeah, algorithm bait. I hate it. I hate it so much. Why wouldn't Pokemon videos be for kids? It's not that they're for kids, right? Like, I understand the Pokemon videos being family friendly. But it is like brain rot. There's no sustenance. It's just the same shit over and over again. Kind of like the games, actually. You know what? Maybe they're just following the status quo. They know their target demographic, I guess. I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna start reading off names. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you'd like me to read off your name, just type something in chat. If I missed your name, I'm so sorry. It's not personal. If I have missed your comments, I'm sorry. It's not personal. Thank you for stopping by! Read off the participants list. Let's go! Okay, what's a cringe? County Gang, Appy Normal, Aegis, an Old Hermit. What just closed? Something just closed, and that makes me so nervous. When I see something in my taskbar disappear, it's like, what the fuck just happened? Oh well, I'll find out later. Abby Normal, Aegis, 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭, an Old Hermit, Ananda the Destroyer, Inertian, Aquadial, Archive Bro, Arid, Atomic Steam Engine, A. Lamau, Azathoth, Billy Witch Doctor, BL4, Brand, Captain Sir, Chronic Math Debater, Cypher, Converi, Church Cheetah. Oh, a bunch of people just popped in. Now I feel bad. I'm sorry. I'm Bio Roach, BL4, Brand. How many people are so late? How many? Oh my god, you're so behind on the VOD, man. Check Snacks, Chronic Activator, Chichi, Decipher, Comic Catcher, Convery, Craftsman, The Advocate, The One Bit Barker, Dan Scrub, David Luna, Demono, Denied, Desolaris, Duck Dick, Eric Jimenez, Eric Rowdy, Face Lord, Farty Pants, Fatless, Etsy Playthroughs, Firebrand, Freedom Extremist, Freeze, Fro, Fruitcakes, Gabrielle Navarro, DK Lark, Goblin Star. Chat, you know what's surprising? Chat, you know what's surprising to me? Is I get people that pop into my stream where it feels like it's the tactic of like just trying to pop into stream and say hi so like I know their names. I'm very surprised I don't get like a lot of VTubers that pop in specifically at the end just to get their name right, you know? That's like something I would have done. That's like something I would have done when I was desperate, trying like make a channel name that's like Pipkin, Pippa, Face Connect, English speaking VTuber. But I'm not worth hunting cloud off of, I guess. Freedom Extremist, Freeze, Fro, Fruitcakes, Gabrielle Navarro, GK Lark, Goblin Slayer, God Pigeon, Grant, Grass Toucher, Green, Gren, Grey Vanguard, Guanaco, Guaidos, Gundam Forever, Gun, Hambrabai, Hank, Heel Cat, Heel, or Hello, Vermin TV, Kikimoro, Hunk Des, Easy Long, I Live Again, I See You, Jackass, Jacob, Jameson, J. Vickers, Jefferson, Olivera, JJJ, Jail710, Joe Schmo, John Garrison, Dry, Just Iron, Kondrala, Kyle, Kizna Hentai, oh, something just closed again, what the fuck? KR Yume, Case Tavero, Quada, Logan, Lone Star Red, Lord Bruticus, Low Speed, Maniacal Foreigner, Man of Wars, M. Antonius, Marcus Vinicus, Master Hellion, Nazi McKellar, Melty, Meow Block, Mer, Mex Euphemism, Miguel Mendez, Mike Smith, Mr. Chewy, Mr. Yura, Mitchell Bader, MJC, Mr. Mannequin, Mr. Car Guy, Mullet Wisdom, Android 3, Ninja Tanuki, Noah Accounting for Taste, Noodle Hashi, Norilla, Not One of Us, Neon, Aldwin, Ozone, Pastatori Pastry, Pandinator, Patigal, Pelbo, Peralkami, Pegorito, Pill H, Pisek, Pump, Press Madagascar, Raft is Trash, Ragaforio, Raziel Mutant, Red Pill, Chiaki Nanami, Rexarada, Ragnar, Risago, Rydian, Salamandra, Sarah J. Jacobson, Saul Harrison Coop, Scale Stipper, Sebastian Cervez, Seraph Ian, Side Character, Sigma Zero, Sneed, Snuggly Snake, Solid, Redfield, Sonic Ticker, Salmad Senior, Spartan Lazar, Spoiled Dragon, Spoon, Strange Love, Strawberry Pillow, Sunbro, Super Sunny, Timor Spectre, Dow Twist, Taroni, Ted T, Tawoli, Tempo, The Epic Duck, The Justed One, The Sword of Atlantic Writing Association, The Cyber Police, The King of Hobos, Tomato Houses, Trigger Z, Inakaji, Turbo, Tyrone the Vakang, First, Utopia Addicts, Vash, Vic Viper, Voctor, Wave Sign, White Ren, Woma, Warpen, Zenmar, XYZ, Y2N, Yersinio Pestis, Your Friend, Blank, and person with a Japanese name that I can't understand. Jail710, thank you for the 333 Pokemon theme song karaoke onegai. Hell yeah, let's do it. Anime document, thank you for the $2. So it's a cringe. Did I miss any? As a thought, thank you for the $1. Do a Pokemon Nuzlocke in Emerald. Blastoise is A. Oh, how about a randomized Nuzlocke? I love randomized Nuzlocke. I think I'm caught up. I'm so sorry. Oh, Lupus Albus saying the $2. The future is comic chat and web brings. Oh, we brings. As a thought, thank you for the 7 cents. Okay. Da, 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 da. Yeah, have a club with Ginger tomorrow. We're gonna be racing to get an axolotl. I need to set up a temporary little server for that. Actually, I need to set up a temporary little server so I can collab with Ginger. Ooh. Yeah, I want to race with her to see who can get a blue axolotl first. We're gonna be speedrunning, chat. We're gonna be speedrunning. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh my god! Is this the secret karaoke ending screen? Oh my god! Secret karaoke screen. Hell yeah. Is this really only 15 seconds or is this an ad? I don't think the Pokemon no. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? This should not be this short. And that bad boy all the way up. Oh yeah. I wanna be the very best, what no one ever was. Catch them is my real test. To train them is my kind. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. These Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon! Gotta catch 'em all, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. Every challenge along the way, with courage I will face. I will battle every day to claim my rightful place. Come with me, the time is right. There's no better team. Arm in arm, we'll win the fight. It's always been our dream. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, your heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Catch 'em all. Gotta. I don't remember this part. Gotta catch 'em all. I don't know this part. Catch 'em all. Yeah. Alright, let's go. This is full version Pippa, yeah. I know the earlier part a little bit, I think. Tarzan. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon! Oh, now I gotta go play some Pokemon. Oh god, what'd you do to me, chat? Oh no. Oh my god, there's some Sega consoles! Oh my god. Original hardware would be amazing. Alright. Good night, chat! What's the cringe? Get a Dreamcast. Oh. Good night.